That's it. We're live. Hello, YouTube. Good evening. Welcome to Friday Night and Transformers the Show. Let's do this. I'm joined by Pete, Andy, and Alexis for all the week's Transformers news.
What's up?
A whole lot more. We're going to count down our top 5 triple changes ever. Plus, we're going to talk about what we're most excited about from next year. We've got loads of pickups to go through, loads of news to go through, and loads of comments that we'll stick up on here. So, first of all, we'll start with news, but you just got a small announcement, haven't you, Andy?
Yeah, well, we'll start off with the first part. I don't know if you can... Yeah, cheers. So, we didn't know Jake Broster personally, I think that's fair to say, but I know a lot of people in the Transformers UK community did know him, and we're good friends with him, and people are obviously very upset because we've heard that he's passed away over the Christmas period. So we just wanted to offer our condolences to all of his friends and family. Another member of the community obviously taken far, far, far too soon. So again, our condolences to all of his friends and family. So yeah, not a great way to start the year, but we will try from this point forward to try and raise people's spirits, because I think from what I understand of him, he was a fun-loving guy, and I think he would have wanted that as well. So we will move on with a bit of positive news to follow.
Should we rate a glass
yes,
quickly?
Definitely. I just didn't have one in my hand, but I will, without a shadow of doubt. Bit of body Red Bull.
Cheers.
Right, Transformers the show smashed its way through the 3,000 subscriber barrier in no way because of any pushing from certain members of the team because we were bored on New Year's Eve. But the point is, we got there, and we got there like a freight train. So yeah, we just wanted to say thank you to all the new subscribers, any and all who may be watching. There's no way on earth that the 1,000-odd new subscribers we got last month were all Drew's accounts. So thank you to all of you for...
There's a small chance.
I did wonder. I did wonder. I had questions. But yeah, thank you to all of you who've subscribed, who've shared, who've supported and everything. I know it doesn't necessarily mean a huge amount, but it's a nice milestone, and a big thank you as well to all the people who shared. And I do want to make a special mention for Liam Toadbox Soapbox, of course, is a friend of the show, and on New Year's Eve made a point of retweeting our tweets asking for subscribers, and that definitely gave us a bit of a boost as well. So cheers, Liam. I know you were hoping to be on, and you've been unwell, so hope you're feeling better soon, and we'll hopefully be able to get you on the show as well to come and say hi to us with a drink in your hand, as we know and love. And we could talk some football, which everybody will love. Isn't that right, Pete?
Foosball? Yes, mate.
Yeah.
Mama don't lie, no foosball.
Disturbing. Right, we'll start off with this, which means I've now got to find this on my news stuff. So this is, I want to say, Transformers Earthspark. And what they've done is they've created a version of a toy that's already been out, the Optimus Prime, but they're giving him like a battle trailer. Here we are. Transformers Earthspark Optimus Prime battle-based trailer toy. I mean, I basically said it. This was first revealed during the last days of 2023. It's a re-release of the Walmart exclusive Cyberverse Optimus Prime battle-based trailer from 2018. It's not even new. It's not even new. I mean, Jesus wept, Hasbro. But it's got bigger Autobot tampos on the trailer, a blue Energon axe, and silver paint apps instead of black. But it's not even new.
You genuinely sound surprised there. And
well,
I'm actually surprised. You sound surprised.
I mean, I know that Hasbro are cheap, but Jesus. Wow.
Bleed the orange. Bleed the orange.
Is the juice worth the squeeze, though? That's the question. Right. Then we've got this. So this is Burning Optimus Primal and the Studio Series EX Nemesis Prime, which somebody's got in hand. Now, these are Takara, I think, rather than the wider release. Are we getting these? I don't think we are. But anyway, maybe we will. And there you are, Burning Primal.
Brand new molds again, Andy? Is that brand new?
Brand new? No,
brand
completely new ones we've had before.
Can we just have a one rule next week? One rule next week, right? Can we just have if it's a repaint, it's not news. We'll just try it for 1 week.
We can, but you realise there'll be no third-party news in that case.
Whatever. Gauntlet down.
Anyway,
it's
mostly clear plastic on this, in this lovely red colour. with just a hint of urine. And yeah, I don't know. I'm sure there'll be a lot of people who are big Optimus Primal fans who will
$200.
I want to say it is. I'm looking now.
I mean,
you had to order any toy. Oh no, I think these are hard to get. I think you had to get a ticket for like the film Rise of the Beast in Japan, which was called Beast Awakening, and you had to order the toy plus a ticket for the movie, and it came to $53. If you want to get one now, that's probably is going to be a lot more expensive. So $200 may well be right, but at the time, that's how you got them in Japan. And I'm not living in Japan. There's some comparison shots with the original toy, I suppose. Bit of chest thumping.
Waka waka.
And then we're on to Nemesis, and this does look good. I just think you put Optimus Prime in black. Yeah, it's not as good as the other ones, I'll grant you, but I'd still have it. I mean, it can pose. Look, superhero landing. We all love that one. And there he is as a truck, because we've never seen a truck before. So there's that. This is, well, I mean, it is Andy Cousins, and Andy Cousins was the designer from G1.5 Transformers days here in Europe and the UK, who is going to be at TFN Minicon. But this is more about the fact that the TFN Minicon Manchester tickets go on sale at 12 o'clock tomorrow. Or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so that we can all get in there early. You know, either way, it's fine. It could be either.
Did they sell out quickly last year? Can you remember? Like within
I
hours?
don't think they did at first. No, they didn't sell out. I'm sure they didn't sell out at first. I think it took a bit of time, but then eventually they did sell out. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, it's at the new venue. So it was going to be at one hotel. They now changed it to the Manchester Marriott Victoria and Albert Hotel. So,
where is that in comparison to a train station, like the Marriott?
I'm sorry. Did you come under some misunderstanding that I live in Manchester? I haven't got a clue.
No.
Or thought that you were Andy. Route to train station.
I thought this was the news.
Is this because I work for Marriott? Oh, you tinker.
Manchester News Shop.
News. No, you
is going?
You work for Nigel. We know that.
Anyway, moving on.
Who's going to the Minicon? Because Sunstreak is asking. I'm going.
The plan is that we're all going, I think, isn't it?
We're all going on mass.
I have no idea.
We have new suits. We have a minibus.
Blazers.
We are ready.
Anyway, we'll crack on. So this is the Megatron, the Studio Series Transformers Bumblebee Megatron. Some people call it Concept Megatron because it's concept art version. And somebody's got in-hand photos of it. It knows karate. I don't know. It's growing on me. It's still a bit of a busy look. He's got the moves. You see you, Alexis, clearly. He's a bit sassy there.
Next time he's awoken, then we'll have a dance off. You can
yeah, boy.
Anyway, there he is with his big cannon. Not the first time we said that. And tank mode. It's a tank. It's a tank.
Looks like a tank out of Tank Girl. Looks like a tank out of Tank Girl.
And flying thing mode.
It's just wanking it.
I did see somebody who got this in hand, and they did say that that thing looks better in hand than it does in photos.
People got new age.
Can't polish a turd.
Is that upside down?
Yeah, here we are with 3,000 subscribers.
Well, you can put sprinkles on it.
Yeah. Lots, hundreds and thousands. Anyway,
I got this wrong way around. I do go the wrong way, don't I? How do you turn this around?
Are you asking us about the Transformer or Transformer?
Pay attention.
Pay
attention. Put the Transformer down. Put the Transformer down. Pay attention.
What? Look at
as bad as that time you were watching the rugby. Anyway, there he is with a lightsaber for reasons and a cloak. Nice. Moving on, Rhinox. This is the Yola Park model kits AMK series. I don't know. Jamie made a comment about this. About it just looks like generic movie robot thing, and I kind of get what he means. I don't know. I don't feel like the personality. I don't look at that and immediately that's Rhinox. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a Rhinox.
You're not Rhinox.
I'm not Rhinox, or am I?
Don't look at Andy and think Rhinox.
Anyway, moving on. This wonderful thing. I'm just listening to him muttering away in the background. So Mark Mayer has been showing photos of the Transformers Legacy United Commander Magmatron, which we all know and love. We're all big fans. And it is. I know Jamie's got this pre-ordered. Hello to you, Jamie, if you're watching tonight.
How much is it?
I thought it was about like
Like
£60,
£1 million.
£70, but Jamie said he
Well
thought
expensive.
it was more than that when he pre-ordered
Yeah,
it. But
I think it's
I've heard like 100 or something.
expensive.
is
Yeah.
it? Is it coming in then at Commander Point?
Yes, got
Yes,
it.
it must be. Yeah, it says it's Commander. It's Commander. That's why, because me and Jamie were talking about it like it was Leader, but it's Commander. So there you go. It'll cost you about 100 notes for this.
So is it bigger than the other Beast Wars characters that we've had?
Yes. I don't know. No, we have seen some comparison shots. I'm sure it is a bit bigger, but it won't be huge. It might be kind of your Star Saber-ish height. Although who's Commander that's quite fairly big? Maybe like the Dinobot site. I don't know. We'll see it when we've got some comparison photos. Most of it's just been it on its own at the moment. He's there anyway. You got some close-up pics, and of course, Dino modes. Who doesn't love a good crotch piece?
There you go.
Where's the Dino mode? Work it. Close-up of his angry face, and then dinos. Remind me which dinosaurs these are, Alexis, because you're the dinosaur guy.
Allosaurus. It looks like a pterosaur, and then it looks like a plesiosaur.
Is a pterosaur an actual?
Yeah, it's like a pterodactyl. Sorry, pterodactyl.
I thought pterosaur was a Beast Wars character.
Not like Rhamphorhynchus or Quetzalcoatlus, but it's a pterodactyl. Silent P.
Will there be a quiz at the end?
This is what I came for. This is the only reason I'm here, because I wanted to hear Alexis's dinosaur knowledge. Thank you, Alexis. You've enriched our lives in those few moments. And there's what's that one called again?
Plesiosaurus?
Plesiosaur.
And a thank you, Asaur. Right. Then we've got this, which I've decided to chuck in with the mainline because it's about mainline bots. So this is one of those DNA design add-on kits for the Leader Optimus Primal from the movie one, which is apparently a very good bot on its own, but this is how you can turn it into Ape-Link, who was the other monkey character at the start of the you can tell I'm an expert on the Beast Wars. It was like a monkey or something. He died.
If you don't
went
know
out
who
like a bitch, to be honest.
If you know who he is, Chris McFeely's Basics of has done,
I know, yes, in his obscure characters week, you're right.
Last month,
so if any of our viewers have never heard of Chris McFeely, where the hell have you been? Anyway, there you go. That's what you do to that's your normal bot, and you turn it into that, which is supposed to represent Ape-Link, even though we never actually saw Ape-Link transformed in the film. But, use your imagination. There you go. And comes with some nice weapons. And I like how it improves I think it actually makes the ape mode look much more interesting. I don't think it makes a massive amount of difference to the robot mode. But, I mean, that looks pretty fierce, doesn't it? Is that just me who likes that? Maybe it is. Anyway, cool. There he is. And there's a shot.
Banana?
It's the thing from the film.
Banana. He's sharing a banana.
Yeah, go on.
The
robot banana.
Transwarp thing, isn't it? The transwarp.
Exactly. The thing from the film. The MacGuffin.
Banana. That is. I watched that film again the other day. It's an excellent film. It really is.
I think it gets better on the second watch or third watch.
Transport MacGuffin was a good film.
Yes, Transport MacGuffin is a tremendous film. Anyway, that is mainline. So, shall we do some third party?
Aye, man. Let me get the little intro, and then.
Andy find it.
Then I'm going.
No, I'm busy. I'm sharing photos.
Right. Oh no, that's the news. Fair play.
Believe it or not, this is the fun part.
So this is DJ. We haven't got the pictures yet.
No, I've been distracted by the chat. There you go.
This is DJD01, which is knockoff oversize Legacy Tarn, and these photos were via SS Ninja of TFW 2005. So a bit of photo credit for him.
Superstar Ninja.
So yeah, now there's loads of photos of this because we then got some more photos from someone else. And I don't know.
Obviously, it's not just upscale. It's die cast. It's got better articulation. It's got opening and closing hands, which I know the first one has. It's got light up features as well, so you can apply batteries. Slightly different paint job as well.
Robot Lucas was the first person to take pictures.
Robot Lucas.
Comparison, really good comparison.
Yeah, I'd go and have a look at that as well. He's on Facebook, Robo Lucas. But yeah, there's a load of photos of this, and it is there were some people trying to claim at the start of it that it was the MMC version. It's not. It's the legacy version. But yeah, you can see it for size there next to. Is that which Star Scream's that? That's not MP.
Defamation.
Your favourite, Pete.
Yeah,
so it's actually,
that's a bit disappointing though.
It's actually bigger than
small.
it's bigger than MMC. It almost looks as big as the
There you
Flames
go.
Toys version.
Which one's MMC?
Which one do you think
Right.
looks better?
No, I'm asking. Well, I was asking you which one's MMC, and I've just remembered
I know.
it's got it bloody written at the bottom of the bloody screen. Anyway, it's the one on the right, isn't it? I think the one on the left looks better. I do. I just like, especially the colours. I think that for an oversized knockoff, I would be willing to pick this up because it wasn't that much, was it? Didn't somebody say it only
£4,
works out?
including shipping.
How much?
£4. £4
Too much.
And a fruit salad, and it's yours, mate.
Wait, there's a fruit salad.
No, I think it's £30. I think it was £35. I think.
Yeah, 35.
Oh, it's still even.
And it comes with a sword. It comes with bludgeon sword, which is nice. Sword. Sorry. How could I make that mistake? I should have known. So yeah, these are Robo Lucas's photos, so you can see his name down there if you want to go check him out and his review of it. And then it takes us on to this. Go on then, Alexis.
So this is Mastermind Creations hotspot from the Defensor, which is probably the next. I imagine probably the next figure which is going to come out then. In the line, they've released 2 of the 5 bots at the moment. He's brought back shoulder pads, clearly, all in one transformation. So transforms into 4 modes, I believe. It's got his robot mode, his alternate fire truck mode, his combined mode, and then his secret base mode, or his fuel station mode, or repair base mode. So
Right.
all
So
in
he's-
one.
he's-
No parts forming.
His actual name for legal reasons is Ocular Max PS23 Ignis. So if you're looking for this thing, if you decided after Alexis's fantastic description and looking at the photos you want it, that's what you need to look for. Ocular Max PS23.
Gussie's
Ignis.
comment. Gussie's comment.
I can't bloody
Gives him
see
a
the
hot
comments.
spot gives him a hot spot right in his groin.
You can also have it. You can also have it.
Family
Like,
show. Actually, it's not.
MNC did this with their Brutakai. You can have it in there's multiples, right? So you can have it in the toy or the toon mode.
Is it like Alexis?
Alexei.
An Alexi?
No, because Alexis is Alexis. the
I
plural of
imagine if
itself.
we had multiple Alexis.
It's like the plural of fish is fish.
That's what Alan Partridge says, isn't it? About the
I'm gonna say it's
Alexis.
Alexi.
He calls him Lexi, doesn't
It's
he?
not the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Oh God, I love you. Right, okay,
So you-
let's crack on.
So you can have him with his collar up as well. So if you want to have him in usher mode and pop his collar, you can do that as well.
Why Usher?
Because
Because
he
he
pops his collar.
Pops
Come
his
on,
collar.
Pete. You must be down with the kids.
Get with it.
Not like that.
Sure.
Anyway, moving on. This is a custom, isn't it? By ID
Yes, it is.
_armed and SG Roadbuster, I'm guessing. Or at least that's who shared the photos. Do you have the name of the person who's done this?
I put it in the chat, didn't I?
No, you put that it was via ID Armed on Instagram, but is that who actually made it then? I'm assuming it is if they've shared it.
Let me get the news.
We'll assume. If it's wrong and you're watching or you see this at some point, please feel free to let us know if it was you who made this, and then
Let us know
we'll give you a shout out.
peacefully.
Yeah, peacefully. Don't be rude, unless you're messaging. Pete.
At ID _armed on IG. That's what I.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom of the screen. I read it out at the beginning, but yeah.
Yeah, there was no other information on the post that I found.
It's a good representation of what, Alexis?
Of Autobot Spike.
Very good. Yeah,
Uh,
I think that's a
okay.
nice, clever use of that mold because it's a good mold.
It is. If you want an MP version of this, X Transbots did one of these actually, and it was only about 35 quid because obviously it's non-transforming action figure. Sold out as well. It was quite popular, I think. I don't know why.
Was it a toy from 5 years ago, slightly remodeled and recolored? I don't
No,
think
it's
so.
not. No, it was not. No, it was
Need
not.
to learn
And
from Hasbro there, don't you, lads?
I have no idea why it wasn't popular. Because it's like one of the worst episodes ever. It's one of the stupidest.
I don't.
episodes ever.
I can't stand that episode, and I don't. I haven't. I mean, I think this is great. What they've done, brilliant. I wish I could do something like that. But in terms of like somebody saying, "Oh yeah, I really want that," I don't. You can have it. Somebody else can have it. It looks beautiful, but you have it. And then there's this.
Oh, okay, so this is Like Toys upgrade kit for I'm trying to think which is the kit it goes with.
Shuriken.
Shuriken, that's it. Shuriken,
oh yeah,
which was a mixed bag of Dinobots because like all big original combiners had weak hips. The hips were designed for Grimlock and not for the main combine mode. So you swap out Grimlock, you pay $350, and then you get Slag, Swoop, Snarl, and Sludge. And stands pretty now.
Yeah, and look how dirty it is.
You're not gonna.
Who doesn't clean their plugs?
Wow.
I'm always around there dusting the plugs.
You gotta give them a wipe, boys.
While we're on that subject, how do the wires get tangled up when you're not even ready? Right, we'll save that for the discussion. Go on, sorry, Alexis.
Does
this increase the height? Is that it?
It increases the height, it increases stability, articulation.
Right.
So it's got additional features like its mouth opens there as well.
Again, how much did this set cost? Have you got this set?
Nope, no, I didn't buy it because again it was really unstable, and I don't believe that the Dinobots combine. So I think it's an urban dirty.
I like that. Yeah, exactly. You're from the same school of thought as me. So this add-on kit is $365.
About that,
which is a big chunk of change.
What?
If you've already invested in all the bots? But I guess if you're that committed, you might want it.
And the bots, if you want to get the bots, they're probably going to cost you about $450 as well. So you're looking at all in. And by the way, you don't need Grimlock, so you could ship that out if you want to. But although Grimlock is, I think, tail on the back of this as well, you could be spending close to $750 on this.
So that's the bulk of like the set that you get, right? That's like the thing that gives it its.
And it's part. And the idea of this is quite good. It's parts one. So that, for example, like New Age Devastator, for example, this part this part here is the robot. As you can turn around, you can see the robots here and here. All of this in the middle, that's the robot there, that's the robot there, and the rest of it, that's the robot there, and the top of the chest, and the rest of it's parts formed. So it's very similar, and obviously all modern day now. Like Toy Wars done it. I'll say Fans Toys because I'm sure they'll do that as well. Every version of Stunticons we've had has done this as well now. Apart from Kang Toys, who actually give you 8 bots instead of 5 or 6, right? But that's why you're spending the extra money, because you're spending for the ability for those feet to transform into robots, the crutch to transform into a monkey and a robot. So it's like,
but that's like juggling with knives, isn't it? The Kang Toys one,
monkey crutch.
It's like
it's all right. Yeah.
Shall we move along a little bit because time is ticking on and we are young men.
Go back a second. I was just admiring the footwear actually.
Can we move on? No, you can't.
No, because I want to look at the footwear.
I like that. I like those shoes. Right, move on.
They got Velcro.
No, I'm interested. I want to know what's in the bag.
China.
Answers on a postcard. And Alexis will buy. Oh, what's that he's got under there? Anyway, we're getting into things that we can talk about another time. Oh, cotton soft towels. Very nice. Yeah. Pangu toys.
So this is what Pete wanted last week, and then I didn't realize either. But it's now fucking huge, isn't it? It's like so.
You can have 2, Pete. Think how happy you are a bit.
For those who are uneducated with scale shard, we'll move from left to right to make it simple. On the left-hand side here, at 150 milliliters, we have a can of Coca-Cola. Other Pepsi Colans are available. Then at 150 milliliters, we have. I think is that.
Oh, we've done so well to get subscribers. We just lost.
I can feel it. I can feel it leaving.
And we're back around to 2000.
Masterpiece Prime there, the Beast Wars Neo 2, which if you've got one, you're not looking to get rid of it. I know a certain Fire of the Arrow variety is looking to get one of those. Then in the center there, Megatron at 210 millimeters on his upright tilt there is actually an accessory that you actually get with Pangu. So you actually get. We'll go full over. Give me 1 second.
Sorry, I just love the technical language you're using on his upright tilt. Then there's a 320 millimeter high bottle of possibly Coca-Cola. Other varieties of apparently just Pepsi are available, but also other Cokes, I'm sure, as well.
And if you're not sure what version that is, that's a 1.5 liter bottle, just to be sure.
You're not Geordie, right? Asshole, fascist.
Not a 2 liter, a 1.5
It's fucking
liter. And then on the far right hand side, you have at 450 millimeters, or
Oh, that didn't work.
Peter, what is that in centimeters? Can we just check the tape measure, please, just to make sure?
I think you'll find it's 45 centimeters.
Don't spoil it for him.
Yeah,
Don't
just
spoil
let me
it
get my
for him.
calculator. Hang on. Let me do the conversion.
All right. What's that in inches, Pete? What's that in inches?
So nearly
18 inches. Right, fuck off. Jesus Christ, this takes too long. Right, okay, yes. And that's Pangu Toys 18 inches, which is about the same size as Lewin Prime. If you remember, it was Lewin Prime, which was made from MP10. This is the evolution of that now. And that was around £400, I want to say 450. Sold out everywhere. It was the MP10 mold upscaled and something that was the size of a small child. Pulls open a can of their Pepsi or Coca-Cola, as man should. There you go.
Yes.
Andy even. Andy even.
I couldn't mute it without possibly turning off the thing on the screen. So yes,
So I have no idea. I have no idea how much it's cost though. This is all new news to me. There were other photographs of the gun, but I didn't want to bore anyone. So I thought I came with the really.
I like it was
stuff.
literally a really good description about cans of Coke and their sizes, and then 10 seconds of the actual.
Of the
toy,
actual
and
bottle.
I don't know how much it costs or anything about it.
Fans Toys Quietus is 11 inches.
Measuring with
ridiculous.
Alexis, the segment no one asked for.
I don't know why.
Let's move on. Oh, ex-transbots.
These
Is
look
it
quite
ex-transbots?
Yes, it is X-Transbots. It's their
Is it?
version of Runamuck and Runabout. They call them Fast and Fury, and these guys are looking pretty. I hope these guys stand up well because these I really like these characters. I don't know if we've ever had a decent one of these characters, right? I mean, Punch Counterpunch, take it or leave it, right? That wasn't as for me. These guys always looked
Yeah,
too
Chug's
cool for
quite
school.
Yeah, the chugs.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, they're okay. Yeah, I'll give you that. They're all right. All right. So aside from what Pete's doing, which is, fucking me up a little bit, there is no other good molds.
It's a nightmare when somebody interrupts you in full flow in it.
I know, with facts and all that bullshit, right? Who wants a fucking fact?
I thought you're sober.
That's it. You choke on your words. You choke on your words, sir. Good
I'm
afternoon.
sorry.
Anyway,
Good
let me
day.
finish.
They look really good. They look really cool, right? And they were fucking idiots in the show as well.
They were in the cartoon a bit, weren't they? I mean, they weren't in
were.
it tons, but they were in it a bit. They were in more in the comic book. I liked them in the comic book.
Mm.
That story with the graffiti and everything when they were at the,
Again,
section
different
with-
car molds there. You've got the Chevrolet. Is it no? It's a Firebird. It's a Pontiac Firebird. Sorry, and then you've also got a Pontiac Fiero. Is it?
Weren't they the same car though when they were originally?
Nah. What originally?
Yeah,
yeah,
the G1
slightly.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
slightly. But that would never hide in that would never hide in modern day. It's good that
Not
they,
like these two.
It's good that I mean that
It's like them
works.
robot dinosaurs.
Exactly.
Yeah, you never
Is
know.
that- Is the black one a Pontiac Fury? Is it a Furio? Is it Furio?
Furiosa.
Valves is saying it's a Lotus.
Yeah.
The black
Is
one's
it?
a Lotus. Yeah.
Is it a
Sorry,
Lotus?
I should have answered the question instead of just taking the piss.
Is it, it's Lotus.
I got
it's
lost.
Lotus.
I got lost.
Oh,
after-
It's a Lotus. It's a Lotus Esprit. Then okay, fine. I'm
Oh,
sorry. It's
classic
Esprit.
Lotus.
There we go.
Was that the
Apologies.
one that James Bond turned into a submarine? Or well,
Uh,
again, one that turned into a submarine, I should say.
Yes,
Was that
it
Lotus?
was.
That was
I
another
believe it was.
something, I'm sure. Anyway,
That was an
using
Esprit.
English
Yes,
cards. Wow.
that was an Esprit. Yes.
Anyway, there you go. You can open the bonnets on them as well. Very nice. Quickly, Alexis, how much would you think these would cost each?
About £80 each, I think.
That's not extortionate, is it?
No,
It'll be the
not too bad.
scale, won't it? It'll be the scale.
Maybe
because-
80 to 100. 80 to 100.
Yeah.
because
So
Punch
depends
is a little
what-
bit
You have that
more
guarantee from
short-sighted.
Alexis now. If he's wrong, he'll cover the difference in money.
Fucking not
Right, moving on.
guaranteed.
This is the mask stuff, isn't it? From Raymond Toys?
Yes. McKenna, Ramen Toys McKenna, coming out now. This is their Julia, which the toy was very rare apparently. So they've obviously come up with this. If you're not sure what the size or scale this is the. Oh, don't get caught. Don't
This
knock
is
me
Manta,
over.
isn't it?
Fuck off. Oh, not you.
Are you talking
Yeah,
to me?
dude.
No,
Yeah,
okay.
dude.
Okay. The Thunderhawk. Okay.
I was only trying to help.
It's not
Sorry.
going to force.
No, the Thunderhawk.
You remember I have the power to kick now. No, go on.
The Thunderhawk became the Blunderhawk. So this is the Thunderhawk. This is the size of it. And it'll be the white car which goes alongside this, which went in the
Flex.
sea. And
Look at this one I've got. Well, this one goes with it.
yeah, people aren't sure the size of it. Not sure the scale of it.
Excited too. Anyway,
And,
there's the
and the
figure.
red, and the red one is available again for pre-order if people want it as well. So yeah,
I'm
this-
trying to get to the last picture.
from
'cause that's
Rum
all
and Toys.
shows
I
the original.
I've ordered, so either order from Kapow, I've got it, or order direct from Rum and Toys. I ordered direct from Rum and Toys.
Sorry.
And then the last photograph
Clicked.
that shows what the other alternative
Original.
version the Venom version looked like. So unless this is the hang on, this is the Venom. Oh, hang
I
on.
was going to say, isn't this the original? Wasn't it a Venom car?
Okay,
Yeah, this
so
is the
Julian's
original
what-
toy.
Yeah, sorry.
You've
so-
said it in the chat.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go back. Let's go back to what I was saying. They get what I said about Julia. It's not. They've done Julia. You can pre-order that one still for 130 quid. This is the Venom version, which is the purple version. So it's not the one which goes in the sea. It goes in the air. And can you edit that
I
bit
have
out?
questions.
Andy, you've got power. Andy, you have power. Edit that bit
It's
out.
live. It's live.
Come on, move on.
We've been
Right,
through this before.
Calm down.
DX9 Mini. So they're releasing their Warren Pocket again, upscaled. This will be probably the same size as their DX9 Double D there
It's
as
not
well.
long enough, is it? It needs to be longer.
It's
It looks
still
like
another-
it's crashed
it's
into a truck.
Paul watching.
It's
Got
Yeah,
no
so-
boot space. No
Watch-
boot
watch
space
Trails go.
whatsoever.
Yeah, what are you going to do with that? That
It's
battery
got a
won't
Euro-
last. Is
it's
it
got a
Mr.
Euro-
Transformed, you reckon?
It's got a Euro NCAP 5-star rating though, and it's got rear and front Isofix.
No, it is too small.
I'll be surprised.
I have spoken as well. I agree with Paul. That's too small. I
It's like
bet the
a
engineering
Seat,
is
isn't it?
absolutely stunning, and the robot mode's probably brilliant, but the vehicle mode
Just that
looks
front
stupid.
bit. Just needs more flaps. As we
But
all do.
it's
I was
electric
gonna say,
car.
don't wheel.
It's electric car. So it doesn't need a bigger front because it's electric.
The front
car.
needs
It's got a
We
bigger.
didn't see the
It's got
robot
a
mode.
fruit. It's got
There
a
was no
no,
robot mode.
no, there wasn't any cut. You want robot? You go back and look at last week's show.
Okay. Yeah, we did actually show a photo of it last week.
Yeah, but it was
Yeah.
like that, and it wasn't
Yeah,
even
teeny.
coloured.
But it's
Yeah.
teeny and tiny, isn't it?
Yeah, there is no colour version of it. They're the photographs they released this
That's what it
week.
is.
They're drip
Well,
feeding
thank
us,
you.
mate.
Is that all the news? Is that all? That's quite a lot of news.
That is all of the
mean?
news.
I don't know. Pete, Pete might not be satisfied if that's all the news. Pete, do you want some more?
Oh, he's getting bolshy.
Just move on.
There you go.
We'll
We'll
just
try.
move on.
Not today. Right, let's
What we
do
doing
the
next?
pickups.
We now return to the Transformers.
Damn right we do.
From the world
you
of
beat me. You're back.
Transformers. Oh, sorry. Let's find out what we got from Transformers World. Alexis, did you get any pickups this week?
I did. I got one, and just while I'm going to open it, I'm going to talk because I forgot to mention there is 1 week left to enter the competition. We have 11 entries now, so there's 1 in 11 chance to win a Transformer, which we'll work with you on to get the best Transformer for you. So you can enter up until midnight on January 12th, which is this time next week. So if you want to enter, I'll repost a video after this, but you basically send your order number and your name into tfshowcomp@gmail.com after you use the code tfshow. When you do that, I will check the account and it will show up there and you'll be entered into it and you'll have a chance of winning a decent Legends figure, maybe an MDLX figure or a fairly decent masterpiece. Not fancy toys, but something else maybe. Not
Fairly
fancy.
decent. Not really decent. Not
I'm
one
not
you
spending
want.
big money, but
Probably an X-Transport or
something
an
I
MDC
pick up.
figure.
Something
You said we'll work out the best bot for you. It's like there's a questionnaire. It's like a flow diagram.
fairly decent and a half
no, 'cause-
decent Legends.
No, because something like Legend Swoop is in the target area at the moment.
Oh,
Right?
that's a beautiful toy.
Do you know what? If we then go in next week, right, and then 100 people go into it, right, then yeah, there'll be a fan's toy, maybe something which maybe a Lego build. You don't know, right?
I
Right?
hope we get 100 people. I will be so happy if that happens.
I won't because I've got to fucking manage it. Fucking hell.
Well, that's why I'll be
Shit.
so happy.
I want like
Yeah,
2 or
build it.
3 more
They will-
people, right? It's like don't.
Fairly
fuck.
decent.
Right, come on. Let's get on some pickups.
yeah.
Come on, pickups.
Right,
If you're not
someone
ready,
else
I'll
wanna
go
go?
back now.
I
Open your
didn't
box.
really open it while
Right,
we were.
Andy, did you get
talking,
anything, mate?
Oh, sorry, we're not watching him open it. Right. I thought
No.
that was part of the experience.
I don't want to.
I don't want to. I've got 2 very small. Oh, no, that sounds wrong. I got something from non-Transformers. I got Origins Clamp Champ, £7.
Ooh,
So
great
yeah,
toy.
can't leave him on the unpunched card as well. Oh, I do love an unpunched card. I'm turning into one of those collectors. Oh, suit you,
Do
sir.
it.
And then the other thing I got was off Vinted before everybody starts getting taxed. So I got this, which is Transformers Cybertron Cryo Scourge. And
Wow.
£4, 4 of your Earth pounds for this big meaty boy, and I love him. Don't get me wrong, it's a brick. It's a 2006-ish brick, but the colours and just the silly dragon heads.
It
Ugh,
looks
he's great.
like it looks like a Skeletor reject.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
It's like the
Ultimate
He-Man that never
Skeletor.
was.
A Pimmy Fool didn't like me.
I thought it was
very
actually
good.
from the latest line.
Bargain. I don't even know why I went Mr. T on that one.
The Mr. T.
He's done it.
Mr. T remake.
Right, I feel like Cryo Scourge would talk like
In a-
Mr. T if he
in a
didn't have an actual
Skeletor.
voice.
You know,
Shadow
plane.
Cannon.
All right, cool.
And transform the plane. Ooh.
Really now, isn't it? Anything else?
That's
Andy?
it. That's it. That's everything. That's everything.
I think everything. I got my son because it was his birthday last week. I got him the Guardians, the Omega Supreme repaint.
Nice.
When I used to look at the Omega Supreme Titan, I think it just looked really boring. I can understand what people are into it, but it's got so much playability, and we unpacked it. I'll stick a picture up later. So easy to transform as well, and it's satisfying that you get like a tank, and there's a rocket, and there's the playset. It's probably one of the better base modes of a Titan when you look at it because of the way the track goes around it, and there's all the little hidey holes where you can like hide the guns and stuff and the blast effects. So that was a bit of a risk because my son's not massively into Transformers. We got him some Spider-Man stuff. That was his main present. Was a big Transformer, and he loved it. So, kind of converting him over, and well done, Hasbro, on a good Transformer.
What a
I
win.
think it is. I think it was nice because you shared a photo with us of your son playing with it, and it just goes to show that is a toy that kids actually would want to play with. I mean, most won't be allowed to. You do not touch Daddy's collections, but you know,
Not with your eyes, not with your hands.
just think about how much fun that could be for you to play with. Right now, shut the cabinet. Get out of my room.
But, no. All right, Ed. I was waiting for you're okay.
You're suggesting there was planning.
Communication.
Hot summer night.
Trust me, Ed. Sometimes things happen. Summer.
Football down bring you deep.
5 months pregnancy.
You should see how fast this.
I mean, it
thing's
depends, doesn't it? Yeah.
Early summer. Anyway, sorry. Go on.
That's it.
Peace.
Right, Pete.
I didn't get anything toy related. I made some purchases, but they haven't arrived, so I'm excited for next week. However, I have got this little contraption here, where it's a drink cooler or warmer. It was a cheap
Hang on,
bargain.
How do you know?
Do you not have a fridge?
Is it like?
Yeah, but it's so far away.
He's got 60 of them all spread around the house with different cans of
He was opening them up.
You order one, you stick this can on, and you go, "Which one do I get? Oh, it's the hot one. I want the cold one." And you have to then order the next one, see if it's a cold one. I don't get that.
I haven't tried the hot, just in case I touch it and it's really hot. I don't want to burn myself,
Put your cock
so
in
I'm
it.
just using it as cold.
Express your balls. Warm your balls, mate. Warm your balls in it. Warm your balls. You're nice. Stick
No,
with your chair,
scald my
you
balls.
know.
Get that drinking
No.
abroad in hot country experience. Warm your
Yeah.
can up.
And so that was it. I didn't get any pickups this week. I just got
Cool.
this.
No
this
problems. Well, Alexis, gone. What did you get?
Oh, So, I
What good is this
got
USB cooler?
this thing here, whatever this is called, Star Swaber. So, I got a Star Swaber.
Cool.
Which one?
You bought one of your own.
I bought one in the groups from a friend of the show, from
complete,
Robert
or
Kopp. No,
from the-
it came with the main robot and the helmet and this, and it came with his gun. So what I've done is I've gone to the third-party sites, and I've ordered the third-party kit for the hilt, the larger sword, and the fillers for this. So I've got a complete Star Saber. I just don't have Victory Leo, which I'm not fussed about. But if the Victory Leo comes up in groups, I could always. That's the bit I don't. That's the bit I don't have then. Oh, I don't have a
version
shield.
of Victory Leo?
No, not really.
Yeah,
no.
but you did.
I used to have the MP version, which was good in individual mode. Just sucks when you put them together. I wasn't really a fan of Star Saber back then, so then I've watched the cartoon and I'm like, I actually really want it back, and it's like too much money now. So,
What happens?
but I'm hoping that there will be a. I mean, I don't know. Actually, there probably won't be a third party one, will there? I mean, he was too small. He was too small for this. He was big and ferocious. He was got Jimrai. He was huge. He was as big as Starsaber, and then like comes at half the size. It's like, so this is decent. I thought this is a, Jamie's swayed me a little bit. So this will have a place on my shelf when I give Jamie's one back. I thought it was nice. It was a reasonable price.
You've got Jamie's and then bought your own. So Jamie still has 0 Starsabers and you have 2.
No. Jamie has. Well, yeah.
I have 1.5. I have 1.5 Star Swabers. Swabers. My house, my rules. He's incomplete. He's a Swaber.
Anything else, Alexis?
No, that's it. That's it.
Great stuff.
That's it, really. So, the other things I got this week, which I put online, the Yellow Park. There's a review of this guy if you want to have a look at it. The Megatron.
Oh yes, there's reviews online on the channel,
which is decent. So it's I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. It's, we'll see at the end of my project if it scales or not. If it doesn't, then that was a waste of time and money. If it works out, then great.
You look a bit like him with your hair tonight.
That's my avatar, isn't it? That's my avatar.
Same hair energy. It was Jamie recently. It's morphing into you. You're turning into Jamie, and you've got glasses on. What the fuck?
Jamie doesn't wear glasses.
No. Jamie wears glasses. The
20/20 vision.
He makes a great point of telling us how he doesn't need glasses,
doesn't he?
It's like he's got like laser sights in each eye. Yeah.
Having a go at all of us because he doesn't need glasses, so we're obviously
in my head. He's got glasses on. That's weird.
Yeah.
I think you know someone.
Oh, he's thought
you just don't look.
Anyway,
it's the only man he wanks.
So, sorry. So, thank you, Graham, for this. It's been received.
Should I have said that on live? No,
Robert Cobb. I presume that was Graham Robert Cobb, wasn't it?
Yes. Oh, I've also bought the postable articulated hands for it as well. Because that way I can.
It's the pickup.
We all know what you can do with those articulated hands.
All right, dudes. Shall we do the foreplay then?
Dan's just said, Alexis, that the code's wrong in your doodah.
It is. It's not TS show. It's TF show. Yeah. T-shirt.
Did you just say it's not TF show? It's TF show.
No, it's not T. I've got
T
show.
show.
T show. How'd you change the code?
Lynn, these are sex people.
What do you mean?
They're sex swappers. Lynn, this is DEFCON 1. Look. Don't make the same noise as them. Don't think you want to join in.
Adjusted it now, so it's now TF show. Thank you, whoever has good eyesight there. I'm sure that no one else spotted that.
Yeah, nobody knew. We snuck that one past them there.
No, I did the video. I'll have to redo that video and release it tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, cool. How many people went into 11?
Other codes are available.
So, foreplay tonight. It's our top 5 triple changes of all time, ever. Let's discuss it. Let us know in the comments who your top triple changer is and the reasons why. Who would like to kick us off?
Pete, this was your baby, wasn't it?
Pete, go on, yeah.
It was. For me, this was the first. The movie in 1986 was the first time I saw this character, even though he played quite a role in season 2. But for me, Blitzwing. I think the perfect balance for a Decepticon triple changer. It was a tank, fighter jet. Absolutely. To be fair, one of my favourite Decepticons, and also I think my favourite triple changer. I know everyone would go, "Oh, Springer," but for me, it was Blitzwing. Absolutely quality. And then after I'd watched the movie, you see that he plays quite a role in season 2. But I didn't see that before I saw the movie. So.
I noticed you got your Chug version. Do you have your MP version?
I don't have an MP version.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Star Toys one, I reckon.
Yeah, it's been re-released now. It's like reissued.
Yeah,
£105.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't got a masterpiece version.
Well worth getting. Really, I handled one of those at TF UK Con. Really good.
Yeah. So for me, Blitzwing would be my choice as favourite triple changer.
Go.
What,
That's a great
was
choice.
It? Wait. What was it you liked about him in the movie? What was it that inspired you? Why choose him over other triple changes that you saw in the movie? What was it that stood out for you?
That's a great question, Alexis. Thanks for asking that.
Was it when he got his ass kicked by Cop?
I think that's what it is. You know, he wasn't afraid to get bitch slapped by an old man.
Much like yourself.
Yeah.
To be honest, right? He did ask Cup to go down. Then he went, "Come on down, old scum," or whatever he says. So
he didn't say go down on me, did he?
Yeah, go down on me.
Come on down.
You've downloaded the wrong Transformers movie.
What inspired me? I think it was the tank mode. I think it was a tank mode in the movie because I didn't. That was the first time I'd seen the character, right? And I just thought, obviously, the character design and the colours and stuff as you're a, 8-year-old, and then the alt modes. So I don't really have a much more involved answer than that, Alexis. If I'm honest.
That's all right, mate. Don't worry. You
Thanks.
don't have to answer his questions. So I went for. I think I changed all the time. I went for G1 8 face. So obviously I slag off CJ face loads, but G1 8 face was probably one of my favorite G1 toys. That used to pretend that he was Starscream. I don't know why he had those. If you see that, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this guy. How he's transformed any of the modes really. Apart from the robot mode, why would you transform like that and then hold the gun like that? So derpy. It's fucking pointing across your face. This isn't mine. This is someone.
Because he can't move his arm.
Yeah.
I love the fact you had to disqualify this is not your photograph.
Yeah.
Not like the other weeks when it's been my photography.
What's going on with the jet mode?
To be honest,
I know he's got one arm out, one leg out, one. Oh, it's an arm.
If it was your photograph, we could explain all this bullshit in the photo, but it's not. So
yeah, no.
I'll give you credit for it.
Big thank you to whoever shared the photo. For legal reasons.
This is probably actual Hasbro product shots when they really, how shit they are.
But they were. Do you know what? You're exactly right. Because if you actually look back, even on the box art, you remember when not box art, but the photos that used to be along the top that showed parts of the transformation, the amount of times things were wrong on there was at least twice.
Yeah. Look at the 8 mode. He's eating his own ass.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
It's like he's had 2 ribs. Pleasure.
Mistransformed.
Oh, the outer rim.
Yeah, loads of that's wrong. But if you manage to, I used to transform him like that. The robot mode, I used to have those bits up because I used to pretend they were Starwings bits, which used to stick up from him at Starscream, and the fucking alt mode, the plane mode. I just loved putting the little cockpit in. It was really big. It was just such a great alt mode. And the 8 mode is quite good as well. So yes, that was my choice.
Did you say it was really big? His cop.
He really enjoyed putting the cockpit in. Yeah. It was really big. There's a photo, which is for legal reasons, Maz, so he doesn't sue us.
Myself. Shamazing. Go on then, Andy. What was your favorite?
Yeah, sorry. I was so busy admiring your photos. I'm going to share mine, and I'm going to shock the world.
Not triple check.
Because it's double D. No, it's not double D.
What?
I cheated. I went full Alexis. It's Snapdragon and 8-face because I love the horror cons. It's not Scorponok, although it could have been.
Yes.
I was going to choose Double Dealer, but I always choose Double Dealer, and even I'm boring myself with that. So I've gone with these pair of bad boys. Now, here in my hand, I do have my G1 Snapdragon, which you can tell from the fact he's almost yellow now. Poor bastard. But I also, of course, have a bit of a nice, tasty G1 8-face that doesn't have his gun in a derpy way, just in his hand. How hard is that? But anyway, I stole these photos. I borrowed these photos from Cybertron.com, so all credit goes to whoever took these photos for Cybertron.com. Please don't sue us. And I just loved them. I loved them as a kid. I only had Snapdragon as a kid. 8-face just sold out everywhere. And that was always the way in a little town. The toys, if there was a load of them, you didn't necessarily get them all. So I chose Snapdragon, which I don't regret. I still love him, but I got 8-face as an adult collector, and I love him too now. Not as much as Paul.
Look at that mode. That
Hey,
tests the
go
imagination
Jew,
of a child.
Go Jew. That's clearly a
I'm a
dinosaur dragon thing? Godzilla? Oh, look at the arms, though. I
I
mean,
think it's fine.
oh, it was for G1. It was fine.
I
If
used to
somebody
look
gave
at
you
that.
now, you'd throw it back in the face and slap them. But back then,
I used to
You've got
look
the
at
jet
it,
mode.
and especially that
I mean,
mode.
look at
What a jet
that.
mode!
that's just it's beautiful.
Yeah,
and I even
that
like the
line's
new
amazing.
version of that, even though it's got a big gap at the back where they just couldn't be bothered to put a flap. And we all
It
know
almost
we need
looks
more
like
flaps.
Starcom.
It does exactly. It
that's
has that
good.
kind of feel, and it's a beautiful thing. Snapdragon's G1 jet mode or spaceship mode, whatever you want to call it. And then 8-face. You've already talked about. I did think you might go for 8-face, but I also wondered whether you were going to go for Octane, provider.
I did. I go for that every time we do our top 5.
I know
once a
exactly the
month.
same reason why I didn't want to do double dealer. And yeah, anyway, there's 8 mode, slightly better transformed. I should have picked a photo where he's doing standing up and just got his arms up in the air. But and there's the jet mode. See, that's properly transformed.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I could have transformed my own, but a minor quibble. And the last photo is from Liam from Toybox Soapbox, and he shared this week on social media. And look at that. If that doesn't make you think that toy looks awesome. The only thing I'd say, I don't know if you agree with me on this, Paul, but the bits on the back need to be, you can actually put them up. There's a way of putting them up, and they actually can kind of just jam in at the sides instead of hanging them down behind his ass. But other than that, what a photo that is. So Liam, if you're watching, great photo, mate. Love it.
And his belt stickers on the piss, Liam.
Well, yeah, but you remember when you were a kid and you put on stickers? How many times were they perfectly straight?
got my mum to
it
do
was
it.
almost bloody impossible.
Yeah, that's a
Look,
great
he's got one on
question.
his foot. He's got one on his foot that's a little bit cockeyed as well.
My parents used to put on. They used to stay up the night before Christmas, before they wrapped it up, and all the stickers, whatever toy it was, they put all the stickers
Really?
on, like up to the age of like 6 or 7.
That
So
is
I'd wake up.
awesome commitment.
Yeah,
Hell,
That's
even I
really
would have
good.
done that when I was a kid. I love these things. I hated putting on the stickers as a kid because I knew one of them, when you get right to the point where the sticker's about to go on in exactly right position and suddenly it goes cockeyed. Like, what the anyway, but yeah, G1
Stop
8-face.
shaking.
Yeah. I do that now. G1 8-face and G1 Snapdragon, the Horicons, awesome pair of Transformers, underrated in my opinion, and their G1 toys are things that you just have to experience at some point in your life. So if you've never experienced them, have a little fiddle with one, get one. Well, they're not easy to pick up now, are they? Not cheap, but if you can find one, great toys. You will have these in your loft, will you, Alexis?
I do actually, yes. They are in my loft.
Maybe Alexis will sell you his if you offer him copious amounts of cash.
He will.
You sound very confident about that.
Yeah, everything's got a price. Can we
He's a
just
$1 million
revisit?
man.
Can we just revisit? Obviously, Ian's not on the show tonight, but he is in the chat. But he's coming up with some serious drivel that combiners are triple changers because they can.
Yeah, of course
one of
they
the
are.
limbs is their old mode. Shut
No.
up. When have you
No.
No,
transformed
he's right.
into the leg?
He's right. The triple changes.
No.
Look,
No.
the Seacons.
no,
No,
strictly
they have
speaking,
another
quadruple
purpose.
changes.
They have another
No, no.
purpose.
Seacons do count because they had a target master mode. Booyah!
But was
Paul,
that?
I said booyah.
Paul, as a host,
Okay.
Paul, as
My
a host,
booyah will
you
not be
rule on the
withdrawn.
subject.
I'm
You
ruling
rule on
your
the
order.
subject.
You said boy.
Are we allowing the Seacons? Because if we're not allowing Seacons, that makes 6-shot, 5-shot because he turns into a gun. That makes Megatron no changer because he turns into a gun. Are we saying that
because
guns
none of
don't
them are
count?
You could have
limbs.
had Galvatron.
None
Do you mean
are
Galvatron?
limbs.
Is
Yeah,
Megatron
probably
have a
Galvatron.
third mode? What was Megatron's third mode? You said Megatron?
No, but he turns into a gun. So we're saying that guns don't count.
No, I didn't. I said limbs.
Guns don't kill people.
Sounds like
Rough
the
and
only limb I can see is
Yeah.
the one you're out on.
No. Paul, rule on this, Paul.
Paul's not the boss of me.
I was going to say.
He is right, and you're both wrong. And so are you, Ian. Combiners aren't triple changes. I've checked. And
What?
We checked with VAR.
Consulted the wiki.
Bullshit.
I've checked with VAR, and they've said definitely a red card. Right, go on.
Share my photos, please. So, what I found first of all, I'll come on to the triple changer. I found my pictures of the MP Star Saber because Andy was looking at interested in it, and this is the one I sold before. This is him in his Victory Saber mode. This is him with that's MP Star Saber, MP24 Star Saber on the right. You can see very limited articulation. I tried my best. And then KFC Simba, which is their Victory Leo, again, limited articulation. I did my best there. It's got his whipper as well. He's got his whipper, which is quite cool. And then there's the inner
It's
robot.
amazing
Which...
what KFC can create, considering they have so much time to spend on chicken recipes. It's just
I know, right?
stunning that they can do a bot.
Kentucky Fried Lion. And then this is the inner robot. This is Saber. And as you can see, right, it's very similar to the actual HasLab one.
One glance, I actually thought that was the HasLab version on the last photo when you had them side by side. They look so similar.
The one difference is you can turn the head with the Brainmaster in. If you look at the head articulates the Brainmaster in. That's the one difference with this, which is very clever actually. I felt because it's a proper official Brainmaster. There you go. It is in his
the Victory Leo, the third party one's much bigger than the Hasbro one, isn't it? Because the Hasbro one's more like a Voyager size.
It's true to scale. It's true to scale. That's how he was. Like he's Power Master Prime. So there is in his full mode there, kitted out. How it should be. And there's Victory Leo there in his Leo mode. And then there's Victory Leo in his spaceship mode there as well. So my triple changer that I picked, and I took me this on the find.
We are.
I thought we were just doing alt modes. I didn't realize we were just doing. I thought we were doing one alt mode, right?
Yeah, we were, but Paul changed it.
So I picked. Who's this again? Astro Train. That's Astro Train. So this is my little homage to Astro Train, the MP Astro Train, and this is them when they're landing. They're in the movie. As you know, they're coming out of the back of the shuttle, whatever. That's I know it didn't happen, but this is my homage to it anyway. So you got him in there, his mode there. Here's him compared to the other MP triple changes that we have there as well. So you've got the your favorite there on the right hand side, Pete, the Blitzwing, which is DX9's Gewalt. At the time, I've lost that. The KFC on the left hand side there, Octane. This is the mode. This is the mode I liked. I liked his train mode. I just love the paint on it. The paint glistens, and the fact that the train, the spokes actually line up and actually do chuff together. That's what I really like about it. I've got the KO version to chuff, so I'm chuffed about the chuff.
Choo Thomas.
And I did actually have a video. This is when I got this. This is when I used to have a light box like a certain Fire of Arrow, and I did actually I transformed him back and forth for a review, and then realized that I was like this. On my microphone, I do like my hands like this, so I unfortunately deleted it. So I didn't realize I could edit over the top and talk over it. But I managed to get this guy back and forth into all three modes in 15 minutes. So there he is with Megs.
All right, there, Pete.
And Soundwave.
Yeah, couldn't get with a rimple.
Comes with a lovely display as well. So you can have that. You can have it facing this way, but facing up as well. There he is next to. There is close up, as you can see.
We are middle-aged men talking about Transformers.
That's else.
Yeah. I was going to say the one triple changer, and we're on the third one.
Yeah, hang on.
There you go. So that's me. It's Astro Train's.
Not with that attitude, Brad.
It's his train mode.
I think
you're defeatist.
You lie. Never give up. Never surrender.
Flog that horse.
Is that your nickname for it?
But why would anyone pick that? Why did they go, do you know what Transformers need? We need an oil tanker and a jumbo jet.
Oh, no, I love Octane. It was the one Decepticon triple changer I had when I was a kid, little. And yeah, I mean, yeah, the plane modes, the jet modes, all right. The tanker modes, yeah. The robot modes, kind of near too. But I loved him. Have you still got Provider, or did you sell him on, or is that Provider? That's Provider. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just quite small. But I think the problem is the robot mode's not. So if you get KFC, the robot mode's really too accurate. The tanker mode is okay. The jet mode is pretty wishy-washy. And in Provider, no, KFC. The one I've got.
KFC. See how cross I got them. What? Fucking slagging off alt mode.
No, I'm not. And if you get Provider, you get Provider. The plane mode is really strong. I think the tank is actually really strong, and then the robot mode is actually quite weak, which is weird.
I like the robot mode.
Well, you know, you have to like your children, but that's fine. I understand.
I mean, it's not his children.
Someone needs to.
That is the benchmark of all Transformer reviews.
You have to like your children, don't you?
Is it better than your kids?
For legal reasons, I can't answer that question.
Should we have a quick run round of our honourable mentions?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't actually have any.
Springer's got to be in the mix, isn't he? You know,
Double dealer. And I will slap anyone who denies it.
Slingshot, air raid, silver bar.
Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick.
The Seacoms,
air
almost all of
raid,
them except Snapshot.
arrow fire. And that's not, is that one of the arrow bots?
Mech Fans Toys, Astro Train. He was a brilliant one, and he's only like 20 quid. Maybe the main mode's a bit crap. I hate the way they like the G1, but the train is a proper train.
When you think about the difficulties,
there's the one Paul's talking about.
Train compared to like the shuttle. I mean, he always looked like a shuttle with foreskin, but still, I mean, at least he tried.
There he is. Do you want to see train mode? Train mode. There we go. There's train mode.
That's basically it. Yeah. Every single Astro Train.
Sorry, let me just complete train mode. There you go.
Great. And yes, Trax is a triple changer. We discussed this on a previous episode when I want to say Jamie put forward Trax as his favourite triple changer that time. So yeah, he's a triple changer.
I mean, he is. He is, but I wouldn't say favourite.
I'm sorry, if you're giving it to him, you're giving it to the other ones.
Are we going to say the first on-screen triple changer was Soundwave because he turned into a lamppost, a caterpillar, and a robot?
Wasn't the lamppost?
See what happens. We take a logical subject.
He didn't transform into a tape deck when he was on Cybertron originally. It was when he was formatted on Earth. That's when he took on the tape deck mode.
Yes, Andy Gold, I will allow that. G1 Perceptor is a triple changer.
Which turns into a
yeah. It's really
do a shank.
Again, if you choose that as your number one triple changer, the question will be asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy, what are you saying?
You're just mentioning it, aren't you, Andy? You're not saying that's the hill you're going to die.
Jet ski mode in the cartoon, yeah. G1
Who's that?
In the cartoon he did, but the toy didn't.
No, he had like alterations which allowed him to have like special booties on. It's not
G1 cliff jumper?
No, not G1 cliff jumper. No, but the third party ones do.
But that's not the G1 toy, so you can't say the G1.
The fans toys one and both.
Right,
getting bogged down.
Powermaster Prime. Yeah. Powermaster Prime. Fucking hell.
So you only got 3 though.
Let go of my goddamn arm.
He's not a nipple changer.
We now return to the Transformers.
That's the first time he told me to fuck up in terms of video.
Now you're really part of the team.
Just initiation served.
Describing my emotions. Right, so discussion tonight is it's 2024. We've just got into that. It's basically the future, and we're going to have a little chat about what we want from 2024. Not in our lives, because that would be fucking boring, but more about what Transformers we would like from this year. So what Transformers with robots, third party, first party, Hasbro, what you'd like to see, a new line coming out. Would there be something else? What would you want to change? New films, comics? Nothing is off the table. Apart from Rolf Harris. He is off the table. Everything else is on the table. So, this was your idea, I'm going to say, Pete.
And it wasn't. It was Alexis.
It was Alexis. It's amazing what you can do, sir.
Yeah.
However, I feel like a show
January.
special. I feel like a show special is watching Brad eat G1 tracks.
I'll eat before I call him a triple changer.
I know what we're seeing next week.
Yeah.
Bow chicka bow wow. So me, I would go for nothing. I'd like a year off. My bank balance is the same thing, right? I'd love a year off, and then we'll get all the bots we want in 2025. Move on.
I'm so glad that you suggested this conversation. Just
the Facebook.
Think of some viewing spikes. The show's finished by 9:10.
Shortest show ever.
I would like to see the rest of the New Age Dinobots in comic colours. We're just waiting for Slag and Snarl. They've done a great job on the first 3. I am very excited, and I hope that we can get both this year.
Going to unbox mine now.
I think when I look at, I'd like to have some really good. Even though I love probably Masterpiece Legends the most, I do like Hasbro stuff. And some of my favorite Transformers are Hasbro, and I just want to have some highlights of the year, probably from them. Probably last year there wasn't a lot that came out where I thought, oh god, I really want that. And there were some amazing bots that Hasbro done, but there wasn't a lot that really interested me. Whereas the year before, with like Earthrise Prime, Netflix Prime, Warpath, Netflix Bumblebee, all those were great figures that I really wanted, and they're still part of my collection. I haven't seen that last year, 2023. I haven't seen that. So I think the one which would nail it for me is if they just came out with an awesome Power Master Prime. And I think I say this every year when we do this episode, is a decent Hasbro. And I don't care how much it is, I really don't. Just a decent Hasbro Power Master Prime would be. Ooh. So the only thing we've really got is Fans Hobby, isn't it? And
KFC. KFC, the one.
And the KFC I really don't like.
No,
Really
I'm not
don't like
a
the
fan of
look of that
KFC
one.
There's something about it's too clean,
lanky, clean. Yeah,
KFC is very much
to relate to the cartoon. It's supposed to evoke that, isn't it? The KFC. Whereas Fans Hobby is, well, even how old is it now? It's pretty old now, and it's still considered probably the best. I find Master Prime that we've probably ever had.
KFC is more Marvel Comics, I think, stylized, like very clean, as you said, right?
He's a bit skinny for Optimus Prime from Marvel Comics.
Still too thin. Yeah. When I look at the comics, he's still too thin and streaky. Like the guy on the one where he's in the snow and he's trying to come to terms with like what they've done to humanity. He's a beefy guy. He's standing there with all those weapons and stuff, looking out and contemplating stuff. For me, Fans Hobby does it, but Hasbro, get on it. Hasbro did do a really good Power Master Prime in Titan's Return.
It's not really good. I mean, at the time we thought it was really good, but we know now. But I've still got him. But I've only got him.
Hollow, isn't it?
It's not plastic. It's not. Doesn't feel great. Doesn't have that thing, and his legs, the articulation, everything, the size of his legs, and the lack of articulation in him sometimes makes him not the best. But it was an attempt. You're right, though. I agree with that, Paul. I'd love to. I think we say this every year. We want to see a good Hasbro mainline Commander class, whatever, Power Master Optimus Prime. For God's sake, it can't be that hard, Hasbro. Go on, Pete. You wanted to say something?
No. I think I echo what you guys are saying. I think a Power Master Prime. It was such an iconic toy in G1, wasn't it? It seems. They had a go at in Titan's Return. Does that mean it's perhaps not on a high priority list? Maybe
I don't know. Look how many Blitzwings we seem to have had recently, and Astro Trades, stuff like that. Ray just made that point. What was that message that was on a second ago, Paul? That Japanese Ginrai was better, and it was of the G1 version and of the Titan's Return version, which they called, was it Legacy GX or something like? Anyway, but it still wasn't great. It did improve it, definitely, and Ray's right about that, the Japanese version of the Titan's Return one, but it still wasn't great. Do we want, I've just seen Ian's comment, I get that, Ian, but do we really, is that bit good enough for a HasLab? Like, is that big enough, or should it be mainline? Because won't a lot of people want that, and making it a HasLab? I suppose they'd
I suppose when you look at, what was it Armada Prime they just done?
But that wasn't a HasLab. That was just
no, exactly. So you would expect if they'd done Power Master Prime, it would fit into the same category with a similar size. And
if they can do the Armada one that well, surely they can do Power Master. Because that Armada one is now on my list, my want list, because I've seen so many people wax lyrical about it. I think I'm going to have to experience it.
Andy.
It'd be bigger than Magnus, more expensive than Magnus, right? Magnus was what, £90 to start with, wasn't it?
Yeah, although the Magnus, remember, is the Studio Series movie one, so it's based off the movie rather than the toy, because I know some people complained about not having the white Prime, but you won't get that.
What do you want, Andy? 2024 Transformer related.
I want peace, love, and happy. No, I don't want any of that. I want Tidal Wave, in terms of things I know are coming out. I definitely want Tidal Wave. I'm very excited for that figure. My wife invited about 20 children who are friends of my kids to come around to our house this afternoon. It's been wonderful. But one of them took an interest in my Energon Tidal Wave that was on a table downstairs. And I ended up having to explain to him and show him, like, let him have it. Those toys are robust, Pete. Those toys are robust. You can do most things to them and they'll survive. There'll be nuclear bombs drop and my Energon tidal wave will still be stood there on a table somewhere for like aliens to find. But definitely that. I'd like to see some more of the Transformers Unicron trilogy type figures from G1. I want to see Throttlebots. Say that every year. But why is it so hard to do Throttlebots in a modern toy? It just seems ridiculous. And definitely, I want to see the Headmaster Juniors done properly by Hasbro. Now, if it's a third-party company that does them, fine. But I want to see. I've seen customs of like Squeeze Play. I think for the Fangry that we had, which is ridiculously overpriced for most people to get because it was in that hard to get 4-pack, that Fangry's got crap knees, and I, honestly, something like that, loose ball joints on a figure and stuff, ruins a figure for me. It really drives me nuts. And I know it's fixable, but you shouldn't have to. So I'd like to see
you've got the Fans Hobby do the juniors, right? You know that, right? They've got the
but you see, I don't. The Fans Hobby ones again are very too inaccurate, so they're too clean at times, and I don't know.
Yeah.
I know a few people who've had the Fans Hobby because Paul, you had one of the Fans Hobby. You had Minerva, didn't you?
Yeah,
and you said it was a good toy, but it just wasn't like, it just wasn't there.
At the time, I had the Titans Return Headmasters, and they were full of like little bits. It was so Route 1, like Great War mode, great robot mode, transformation wasn't too bad, but it was very basic. It was a bit like Fans Toys basic, but without that like die-cast metal quality.
Okay.
Lacked something, and the Titans Return Headmasters had all their extra bits and gimmicks and stuff. Guns and accessories, and
what you need then is X Transbots, because X Transbots will do two things. They won't be simple, and what do you know?
How did they come up?
Have you done that?
And I have no idea.
I think there's things you can put on.
They'll do multiple colors as well, so you can get the tune, the toy, the one they did somewhere else. Like they'll do that. You have to got the power, mate. they'll do loads of things like that, won't they? So they'll have loads of like.
I think X Transbots has got a night beat coming out, hasn't it?
Yes, they do. They do. X Transbots do have a night beat coming out as well. They got Minerva, they got night beat. I mean, and obviously they've got the Throttlebots as well because they've teased Searchlight, haven't they? And there'll be a slightly smaller version of Runabout or Runabout, won't it? It might be the same.
If you're collecting masterpiece scale, that's fine. But for the people, and there's many people who collect the mainline kind of chug scale, they're not going to necessarily fit in, are they? I mean, in terms of the size, aren't they going to be a bit big?
But there was
Legacy, maybe?
No, there's a third party company made.
True, you absolute madman. He's looking for one.
There is a third. So
sorry, go on, Alexis.
There's a third party company that did make Throttlebots. It's Toy World. If you Google Toy World Throttlebots.
Oh, I've seen the Toy World ones. They've been, haven't they, for a while, been kind of the main option if you do want them. But then I didn't hear they were all great.
They're right. They're chug sized. Okay, I've never owned them, so I can't comment. But they're chug sized. People complain about the combiner, but
they made it a combiner, didn't they?
They must be. Hasbro must be planning on doing it because we've had the majority of the mini bots, haven't we? And I think the next step is the Throttlebots. Who are we missing? Who are we missing from the mini bots? Powerglide.
Well,
we haven't had a deluxe size.
Windcharger. Because Windcharger's missing from the
Windcharger.
MB
Gears.
one as well.
We haven't had a mainline deluxe size Gears.
Oh, we got decent Gears.
Gears has been mentioned in the chat. Fans Toys Gears is quite cool, isn't he?
He's very good. He's I've actually got some photographs of him. I took a couple of photographs while I was transforming. Actually,
somebody said in the chat about Gamer Series Titans. What does anybody think about that? Of getting like the Metroplex from the actual fall of Cybertron?
They need to re-release Metroplex in some capacity.
Well, yeah, I don't understand why it's like they're drip feeding us, and they really want to get everybody desperate for like that.
Which is why we haven't had Swoop. Which is why we haven't had. No one's mentioned.
He got the aggro because as soon as people heard they were getting a Titan Metroplex, everybody, all the G1 fans were like, "Yes!" And then they were, "Oh," and then the anger came. but you know, we do.
Why?
I actually
Why?
think that's better than the original Metroplex. If they did that as G1 Metroplex, surely it can't be that hard to retool that into G1 Metroplex. After all, the base mode's just in sitting down, and the in fact, so's the what do they call the other mode? Attack thing base on the wheels. He's got 3. You're looking at me confused. You know, Metroplex has 3 modes, right, Alexis?
No, but I don't know the one behind you has 3 modes. I've never seen it.
No, he's only got 2 modes, and the other one's crap.
Oh,
sorry.
That's
what
I was like.
I went, I've done it.
I was like, and then you said free, and you said 3 wheels. Like he turns into a tricycle.
But any of the Titans, they basically like turn him into a base mode, sit him down, and splay the legs out. I mean that's basically that.
I'm engaging base mode.
Share my screen before you share something else perverted.
Pulled my groin.
So this is the fans' toys gears in his little mode. It's the same size as the little stubby red car, which I thought was quite cool. And there he is in his gird truck mode. I thought that'd be quite funny. How many? And there's a lot of MPs. RC does this one. Hot Rod does it as well. And I thought, how many of these actually can do a gird truck mode? So, and then here he is when he's had pelvis day. He's a little bit taller there, and so that's obviously.
Look at his belly button, little red belly button. Look at it. Just want to tickle it.
I just thought that was quite funny. So, obviously,
do
that's
not go around tickling random people's belly buttons, Pete. We've had this discussion, and so have the police.
But he's a near perfect bot. Like clever thing, right? When you pull back his knee, he actually has like a kneecap which is inside the leg, which actually opens up. So rather than just having a gap, like if you look at, for example, Magic Square Prime, which is one of the best primes ever, you open his knee and it just bends and there's a big gap. They've actually put like a bended like a fake kneecap in there, so it looks like it's a complete joint, which is very clever. And I thought, is that the next level of engineering? Like fake kneecaps? Is that what we're missing now? Like it's got to that level.
I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with the just going off topic slightly. The new age swoop transformation into the robot. What they do with the knees and the legs, it is quite a nice bit of engineering. But it feeds in quite nicely with the swoop bit. Why have they made us wait so long for swoop? It's back to that Metroplex thing, that point you were making earlier, Andy. Is like they've got us on the hook. How many people, once they've got swoop, is that their chug collection nearly complete? I don't know.
The thing that worries me is that there's an issue.
How have you done?
Which one's Alexis?
How have you done this?
Dressed up?
I tell you, you won't have that smile in a month, will you?
A month or a week.
Thumbs down.
Yes, Drew.
No.
Insightful observation.
Absolutely wonderful punditry.
I'll take it up in a sec, don't worry. I'll definitely do that. Drew told me to do it. Drew told me to do it. He did.
If Drew told you to jump in the river, would you?
Will Hasbro go bust before Swoop comes out? No, they've just sacked those
no.
people, so they'll make considerable savings and probably reinforce the future of their company. So.
Very viable business now.
Yeah.
All right, corporate man. You're like every bad guy from an 80s movie. Actually making pertinent points about how you keep a business afloat.
So from an MP world, I like the same thing as Andy. I want the rest of Headmaster Juniors. I wouldn't mind seeing the Decepticon ones. We've got all the Autobot ones now.
They're the ones I specifically meant, Alexis. Because the old ones I've seen versions of, but the Decepticon ones seems to be able to do it.
It'd be nice to get the rest of the Power Masters as well. We've obviously got Dreadwind and Dreadwing. Darkwing. But yeah, we get to get those ones as well.
Have I not seen a Joyride? I thought someone had released renders of a Joyride. Maybe I'm imagining it. Maybe
what MP version?
Yeah, not X Transports. Not X Transports.
I don't understand why they can't.
Did they? Maybe they did actually. Yeah, they did. I think they did actually. Maybe they did. But yeah, so I think X Transports are fighting against Fans Hobby now, aren't they? Potentially, they're there. Yeah. I mean, Fans Toys are fight. There's no real MP wars anymore, is there? Fans Toys used to release a render of something every time someone used to release something a couple of years ago. That's now stopped.
Do you not think that some of the companies seem to have picked up on stuff like, well, I might just be thinking of Fans Hobby here, but like the Unicron Trilogy stuff? they're dipping into that majorly now. Do you think we'll see
Hmm.
more third-party companies seeing a market for that? Because we've had a few now from Fans Hobby. We've got Tidal Wave coming. We've had their version of Armada Megatron. We've had their version, or we're getting their version of Armada Prime. No, we've had it, haven't we? Or have we?
Yeah, it was pretty sucky. Armada Prime was not
We
very
see
good.
that's interesting that version isn't. You'd normally expect that third-party version to be like top notch, and yet the Legacy, the mainline version, people literally love that thing.
Megatron was really good, but the Prime just the knees, legs, it just for whatever reason didn't seem to come together properly. So
Ian, I know Ian's he's done. I'm sure he did a video review of it, of the Meg Tyranno. That's what you call it, right? Their version of the Armada Megatron, and that does look nice. And there'll be, I'm sure Hasbro are doing the same. We're getting the Galvatron version of that when he's changed colours and name. But basically, he just changed colours, for fuck's sake. It was all it was. But yeah, we'll be getting that, so that'll be nice. Paul, is there anything else? Because you see, you're a man of very selective tastes, and also it looks like you're really trying to look for more penises. Sorry, that sounded wrong. Wait, that doesn't sound
the truth.
It's more selective with Transformers than it is with us.
Wrap up the show, I think, to do. Next year, outside of Powermaster Prime, outside of Transformers, I've got all the starships I want. I've got all the Blood Angels I want. In terms of Transformers,
would you get anything like, you said about the starships, because you've obviously collected a lot of Star Trek stuff? Would you get anything in a bigger scale, or would that not fit into obviously the display space you've got?
I think because there must be about 120 starships, like going to some really, really like random ones that no one would ever like. No one would ever like replicate. So we're quite like, it's almost like Hasbro. Like Hasbro have done so many like versions. Like if you wanted one version of everything, you couldn't go to Fans Hobby or Fans Toys or a Legend Scale or New Age. You'd have to go to Hasbro because they've just made a toy of literally every random character there is, and that's what Eagle must have done, and they've gone bust now. So there isn't anyone else I'd really go to.
Reap what you sow, Hasbro. Reap what you sow.
I don't know. Next year I might sell my Unicron.
I saw somebody had a boxed factory sealed version, which I assume yours is, and I think they were selling it for $2,000. I think it was about $2,000.
That's loads,
and that didn't include shipping.
I just
it did to the UK actually. They said it would to the UK. I think I read the post.
Sorry, I mean did the $2,000 cover the cost of shipping? Oh, it did. Oh, right.
Yeah, to the UK.
I just didn't do it.
You'd be a bit pissed off. £2,000, mate. How much postage? $20.99. Fuck off. Pretty sure.
A little bit muggy.
When you buy something on eBay and you've been charged a fortune for shipping, and then it comes through, and you're like, "Hang on, that was £2.50." You charged me.
That's the thing. It's a bit of a debate, isn't it? Because like you'd say, "Oh, why would you sell it for that much?" Well, that's the going rate. Like if someone from the community reached out to me and said, "Look, someone I've known and I've met in real life, reached out and said, look, I'm really after Unicron," then I would do a massive discount on it. But I'm not going to sell it for
I'm really interested.
I'm really after Unicron. I want one which is factory sealed.
I'm local as well, Paul. I'll just come and pick it up. So that's
why did you just say it? You just love the attention, didn't you?
Want one.
Look, no, I mean it. I'll do them. I'll do £20 off and a free burger. So, that's you've had to meet me in person though to get that £20 off.
Would that be an appropriate burger from a burger joint that you will choose based on the value? A bit like Alexis with
the questionnaire flowchart.
You might be expecting like a Five Guys, but you end up with the pound menu at McDonald's.
But yeah, so that might be a thing for next year. I might sell that. I'd like to get, hopefully Fans Toys comes out with some really good stuff, because they're probably my favorite company, maybe Fans Hobby. So if they come out with something good, and they do sometimes do that, they say stuff like, they give us a list, don't they? Look, all this stuff that's coming out, and they'll randomly come out with some random shit. You'd be like, oh, that's cool, I'll buy that. The only other thing is Transformers 1, so that's the movie, which is due this year, which is going to be about the story on Cybertron. I haven't seen many pictures or what the content is. It's got potential though, isn't it? It's got a bit of potential to be
that's
good.
This year, is it? Not this year or next year?
Yeah. It's this year.
This year.
And
that's scheduled for this year. Yeah.
June, right? June? Is it June?
Yeah.
It's around then, yeah. There was a list doing the rounds on social media of all the release dates for films through the year, and I'm sure it was either July, August, September-ish. It might be a little bit later.
September, US release.
I
It's saying
will-
online.
Yeah, I will definitely be watching. Isn't it on Netflix rather than the cinemas?
I don't know.
No, it'll be cinema. It'll be
Is it
cinema.
cinemas? Ooh,
Because they've got quite an all-star. They've got quite an all-star cast in,
Yeah.
in terms of the voice
Hemsworth?
actors as well. Yeah.
Don't worry, and
Yeah.
and if you need adults to help you
Cool.
get in, buy your ticket. I can help you out there.
what you mean up the stairs? I mean, I'm old, Alexis, but I'm not that old. And to be fair,
It's
after
been
your
a few
operation,
years since he's been
I
ID'd.
might need to help you get you one of those little donuts for you to sit on. Sorry, I mean, not the tasty kind.
Talk about your man groin. Your man groin.
I know what he's talking about. Mate. Thanks.
I
Appreciate
would
that.
like
Appreciate the clarification there.
I would like to see them do a couple of Masterverse vehicles. Going off I think going off Transformers a little bit. I think that'd be quite cool.
Let's go Masters of the Universe, the show.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Because that comes out on the 26th, the next series, the new series. And I'm ready for my hopes to be dashed, but we will watch it anyway because it looks awesome, even if the story might be tripe. But we will see. We will see. I'm hopeful it will be good.
I would like them to see increase the frequency of the Transformer comic, as I've mentioned on a previous show, because I'm sick of waiting a month. It's taking a
See, I
piss.
don't know if they will, because that's the common thing. It's like that American thing of 1 month. I don't think that's not changed since I started collecting Transformers comics back in 2000, and that was a long time ago.
Masterverse Grayskull, yes, Drew. Yeah, I don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. I will get it.
That's the other one we need.
I don't
They've
want one, though.
they've got one though, haven't they?
It's not Masterverse, it's Origins, isn't it? The Snake Mountain.
Yeah.
Sure,
God, I love your
it.
puzzle face. Go on, find it for me. If there's a Masterverse one, I
Graham's in
challenge
the
you to
chat.
find it for me.
Graham's
I'm not
in
saying
the
you're
chat.
wrong.
Graham's
I'd just like to know.
I'm on it.
Got it.
I'm on it. Don't you worry. We're not live on
I
the
don't
internet or anything.
Mondo have dropped renders of their. Mondo have dropped renders. He's tested it. Mondo have dropped renders of their Orko and their Evil Lyn as well, which looks quite cool. I hope they don't do vehicles or anything bigger because they're already fucking expensive.
I hope they do, just so you've got to explain it.
Oh, it was a collector's choice. It was collector's choice.
Super 7.
I told you, Pete.
What's it? Cat's Lair comes out this year, so looking forward to that coming through the door.
If people are interested, if people are interested, the Super 7 tank is dropping in price rapidly.
Look at Pete ruining relationships all over the place.
So if you were on the fence, get it.
How much is it?
How much does it come down to?
It's about £409.99, but I fully envisage the amount that are in the market. It will drop to £350 quite comfortably.
Do you know what you paid for it if you pre-ordered it, like I did?
£600, wouldn't it?
£25 if Sam's watching.
It was fuck off. It wasn't £450. Don't lie.
It was actually.
It's that's not the price I remember you mentioning.
Yeah. What are you laying for?
Is Sam watching? Alexis? Tell us.
No.
Is she behind you?
She's playing Final Fantasy.
Arms folded and looking still.
She's playing a new Final Fantasy game. She's like
450 divided by 3 times by 4.
It's not.
Why are you lying? Shut up!
I'm not lying.
You're live on the internet. You're not allowed to lie.
I'm not fucking lying.
Somebody, one of our wonderful.
Where did you get it from? Where did you get it from? From cocktails.
Yeah.
I'm
looking
£150 is a bargain. I mean, it's not really for us to be honest, but it kind of is.
I'm looking at my receipt.
What else? Because Transformers, there's so many Transformers we'd love to see redone. I'd love to see the Micromasters them take another shot at that, but this time have proper bases instead of turning them into robots. I just got your bank details there. Cheers for that, Alexis.
Yeah, I checked first. Make sure it was not on there.
Cat's Lair is £735.
Is that not the price they're charging now?
No, that was back from February.
Have you got Cat's Lair on pre-order?
Shut up.
How much was that one, Alexis?
£735, and that is not a pre-order price protection.
Thunderwing. There's another Transformer. Thunderwing. Let's have a decent version of Thunderwing. In fact, Pretenders. Proper
Pretenders would be good, yeah.
Pretenders. Come on, Hasbro. You know you
Yeah.
want to. They've even hinted at it in some of the actual live streams and stuff. You can do it. You can do it. Paul is
Masterpiece.
very busy. Paul
Yeah.
is working hard for the show.
How has he got it in there?
If you can see the green room right now, it's a little bit stretched.
It ain't green anymore.
Have we,
More black and blue.
I know I might have missed
Under
the
divorce.
opportunity, but have we not got a Rohan's Corner tonight?
Oh yeah.
No.
He had a video this week. I saw
Thank
it.
you
He
for
had a
your
video this week.
What?
The video on his channel. The video on his channel this week.
Was that last week?
No, there were previous videos. I think he's put a few
it?
up because I saw him going up, and I was like, "Has he put a new video?" Oh no, it's that one. Oh, it's that one.
This
Don't get me
beer,
wrong. Of course,
is
I'll
ice
watch them
cold.
again.
That is ice cold.
What is?
Like literally, that
Why have you got those trousers on?
that's frozen.
What are those trousers on?
I thought you were going to stand up and show us that.
No, trousers on. I just saw you with those fucking trousers.
I have got trousers on.
You
I'm
got
not an
trousers
animal.
Prove it.
No.
Busted.
What else? What does the chat want to see
We
in
know-
2024?
we know you
If
can't-
you
we
have
know you
Let me
can't
send
stand
you a
up,
photo.
Ross.
Let me just
Oh,
have a look
stare
at what
there.
this photo is. Oh, very nice, Charles. I mean, it's not the nude I was hoping for, but it's very nice. What group's that from?
You're gonna
Oh
share
no,
that
I'm
nude?
part of that group. I don't remember seeing that photo.
Maybe
Sorry,
not.
private
Maybe
discussions.
not in the group.
He's very Charlie, very creative.
Yeah. Hang on, have you made that, Charles? Stop calling me Charles just because it says it on the screen. Charlie, have you made that, or is that like the toy version you've just? It doesn't look the same as.
Say yes,
It's mine.
Charlie. At this rate, everyone is a triple changer.
Oh, sorry, I'm
Why
just
is he like
distracted.
this? Why is he like this?
Newcastle are playing Sunderland tomorrow, and they changed their entire away fans area, put up loads of Newcastle livery, and their fans have gone fucking mental. And now they're all crowing like they've achieved something because one fan at 2:00 in the morning snuck up to the Newcastle ground and put a Sunderland shirt on the Alan Shearer statue, like there's some kind of big shots. It just makes me laugh. God bless you, Markhams.
Sure shot. Yes, Moth. Yes, Moth. Sure shot.
Who haven't we had? Though? Who haven't we had from G1, for example? A toy of.
Well, let's do a roll call.
Is there that
Hang
many?
on. Are you looking around your toys to see who you don't have?
Yes.
You can follow Alexis.
Because then I'll look and I'll go, oh, is there a character? No, there isn't.
Octopud, a proper one, not that little thing that we had.
Name one character you don't have now.
Ground Shaker.
Not you.
She's been really obscure. Why? Catilla.
We're just naming pretenders now.
No, they have made.
Well, actually, Ground Shaker was a micro.
MMC made Catilla. They made it. They made him out of. Yeah, they made him out of. Rampage.
Oh, they did. Yeah, but that was from the Rampage. It literally just repeated, wasn't it?
And he is chug size as well. So,
but he's also not very good.
Carnivac. We do need a Carnivac. We do.
He is
yeah,
right.
Carnivac.
Right.
Alexis, you've got a Carnivac, haven't you? Oh, sorry, no. Damn you! Christ. I'm just waiting for Paul. It's like we're all just waiting. Soon.
Yeah.
Big finish.
This is 9-minute warning.
Mate, it'll be 2025 before he fucking finishes thing.
Sorry?
No.
It'll be 2025 before he finishes.
Yeah,
hang on.
that's why the women love me.
Right, Andy's just gone.
Are we done then? Is that the end of the show?
Andy's like, see you next week,
Fuck
lads.
it. Yeah, cheers, Andy. He's pressed the wrong button and kicked himself, hasn't he?
What are you most looking forward to next year? So we've got TF UK Con, we've got TF Minicon, we've got TF Nation,
Yes.
That's the 3. I think we're doing a little meet up. We're going to Birmingham, some of us, and
Meetups, toy fairs.
Coventry Toy Fair in May.
Yeah.
Coventry.
What are we most looking forward to?
We haven't discussed that.
Coventry. No offense to our viewers in Coventry, but Coventry.
Why does it say be used? I've got in the middle. It says be used on.
Oh, but look how happy you all look. Apart from Grant.
Which one has
like
been?
He's actually there with
house?
you. All right, Ross.
It's like literally when Alexis rocks up. That is Ross Kemp's face. So for fuck's sake.
Like, you can be his nephew if you want nephew to Harry Hill.
I am Harry Hill.
Yeah, we know that he's not the nephew. Harry Hill off you.
Have you ever seen us in the same place at the same time? No, you haven't.
No, but I
It's
have
amazing
your collar,
to me that
your
this
shirt
week
collar,
we've
so I do agree.
Right,
More
come on.
people in this week than last week, considering this.
What we're most looking forward to next year in terms of the meetups. For me, I'll go first. I love TF UK Con. I love it that we get involved. It's so cool because it's absolutely different to all the other conventions because there's only like 100 people stuff. You just get to spend 2 days or 1 day if you want chatting stuff. But always for me, because it's turned into an expensive but a bit of a monster, TFN is like a 5-day, 4-day trip away of constant partying and chatting, and there's meeting new people, and you probably don't get that with some of the other conventions. You get to meet friends of friends you haven't met before. That's the one. I'm so excited for TF UK Con, but when I think about TFN, that's the big one for me this year.
TF UK Con is the intimate one because of the size of it and the fact that, we've been lucky enough to be involved with it and to contribute to it, and it's just been really, really fun to do that. And last year's was really good fun as well. And credit to Alexis, because the quiz that we all feared worked out actually really well, to the point that Chris McFeely, bless his heart, used some of the ideas for the quiz he did at TFN as well. I remember standing and having that discussion with Alexis and him, trying to get around Alexis's head as he told him he nicked some of the ideas.
Do we want another quiz? Are we saying
No.
we want another quiz?
Yeah, sure, why not?
It's stressful.
However, my highlight, I bang on about it all the time, but my highlight was RJ.
Oh god, yeah,
calling Chris McFeely out.
Oh my god, that was literally, it was like, when you watch the pre-match stuff for UFC fighters and they're there at the press conference, it was like that. They're on two tables shouting at each other. It's like,
that was
like, RJ, shut up, man.
That was a highlight when you were telling me to rein him in. I'm like, he's a man possessed.
And the prize
that was a
day
highlight.
when you sorted of 100 copies of Transformers the movie.
I've got something special planned for the prizes this year.
Is it mugs?
Rock Lords or Cock Lord. So he done a round. It was. Is it a vibrator or is it a GoBot? Is that right? That's what it was.
GoBot or dildo.
Yeah. GoBot or dildo was amazing, and it turned out every single one was a GoBot. You would have bet like your mortgage on it that at least
there was
dildos.
Pumper.
I'm pretty sure even McFeely thought some of them. We were all like,
you don't know, Chris. You don't know.
RJ will have been there. Oh, bless him.
But yeah, and again,
there might be a sequel to that one. We'll have to do. I have to go find another toy line that has some interesting names for characters.
I mean, it's crazy. I don't think this happens at other conventions that people start going, "Oh, that was really good. Should we go the day before for no reason?"
Yeah.
And the convention's not even on. It happens at TFN. It happens at TFU UK Con.
I've got
gone
so much of the Green-Eyed Monster. I am booked for the Thursday.
Thursday crew.
I'm not missing out this year. No, am I fuck? I'm going Thursday. I'm going to go on a Tuesday. I'm going to be there.
I was going to go on the Thursday, but then I found out Pete's going, so I'll probably just come on the Friday.
I am.
Why are you being like that? Why
Everyone's going on
like
the Friday now, Pete.
Yeah, we're all going
Thursday
Friday.
2023, mate.
Fucking another £100 down the toilet.
Charlie's going Friday.
Friday to
Anyone
Monday.
going Thursday. Getting loads of comments saying no one's going Thursday. I'm joking.
Yeah, Moff's in. Well, I'm Moff.
To be fair, Moff's selling. He's got to be.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Bad
That's
Moff. Bad Moff.
I'll
be there Thursday, dude.
I'm looking forward to TFN as well. The big TFN. I think that one's the TFN Minicon was good because it was really chilled, but
I think it has a place.
Yeah,
and I think being honest, the calendar does have space for those one-day conventions that people aren't ready, or they don't want to, or they aren't able to get to TFN for the whole weekend. Those one-dayers, there is space in the calendar. We're lucky enough that we're going to have Minicon and TF UKCon before we even think about TFN. And I think it breaks up the year, doesn't it? It gives you those little milestones to look forward to. And you don't want to wish the year away, but I'm really looking forward to March. I'm really looking forward to May. I'm really looking forward to August.
And it's the right way around, isn't it? We build up to the big daddy at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
And we've got Alexis's birthday in there as well.
Charlie. The Budweiser bottles were all perfectly legal, so please, you don't need to keep bringing that up.
Yeah. I mean, the hole in my t-shirt, as my baby soft skin hands couldn't open the lid on it.
That was the funniest thing. Just every now and again, just hold a bottle out in front of Pete. Pete.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Very good for you. Right.
Is there anything non-Transformers wise than you're looking forward to? Because, like you said, Paul, is there nothing you enjoyed? Because Joy, the Warhammer stuff seems to have absolutely taken off. Like the group, what's the group at now for members?
Almost. You are. You always had any group just in case.
Am I?
I better lay down some law. I'll just go to the group now. I'll just put a post on now.
Pick someone out for the sake.
That's it.
Sorry, I had to make an example.
Oi, punctuation marks, sir.
You do that like once. Like I'll add him to a group and I'll forget, and they're like 8 months into the group, someone will put, and you just get this comment from Alexis. Can you put where you're located, please, and price of postage? I'd be like,
I'm really pedantic about lazy sales.
You won't hear from him for another.
I hate go. Yeah, just someone make me an offer. I'm like, fuck off. Put some effort in, you fucking idiot.
I think we're up to 4.4 thousand members on the Joy Toy one. It's really taken off, and it's great because Joy Toy are just a brilliant company, and they're a really nice company to work with as well. They send us free samples to do on the group. They involve the community. Yeah, they're
competitions. They're doing the competitions.
Yeah, I've got High Marshal Helbrecht, a Black Region Chaos Space Marine, and excuse me, a lieutenant. I've got 3, which is like
and how do
£200
those competitions?
They just go into the Facebook group and we give them away. But yeah, that Joy Toy. So they've just announced a Titan, a Warhammer Titan, which is going to be it's going to be really big. Like it's going to be as big as Elliot, my 6-year-old. It's going to not be as expensive as probably Haslow's Unicorn, probably about half the price, but we shall see. So yeah, for Joy Toy stuff, that's something. If you love Warhammer, that's grown and grown, and more Warhammer people are coming over to Joy Toy because you don't have to paint it. It is a knight, yes, not a Titan. A Titan would be huge. It'd be the size as me. Are we walking down to Subway for lunch again, Paul, Alexis? Yes, definitely are. We done that. Who else was there?
Russ.
That's
RJ.
Russ. No, RJ's dad was in there.
RJ's dad was in there.
We walked in.
Every time whenever he's buying dinner, I sense it and go to that location.
And his dad was there and turned around and went, I'm RJ's dad. And he was really happy that we were looking after him.
Ah,
always remember that.
Hang on.
Do you think Joy Toy? Do you think Joy Toy will move into other areas of Warhammer, or do you reckon they'll stay with 140,000? Because I'd be interested in some Blood Bowl stuff.
Yeah.
No, they haven't done any Blood Bowl stuff, but they have just moved into 30k, the Horus Heresy. They've literally just moved into that. But it's a license to print money. It's taking off wherever it is, and obviously Games Workshop keep the license to it. They want to do as much as they can, but Games Workshop are notoriously hard to work with. A girl on our marketing team used to work for Games Workshop, and she said it's mental, like absolutely mental. Like all their marketeers, like heads of marketing, are just guys who like either painted models or worked in the shops, and they like have no experience, which is fine, she said, but they don't want to do anything. They don't want to let anything to go. They don't want to release any rights to anything. They're really restrictive.
Yeah.
And it's worked for them, to be fair. You know,
Well, it's a premium brand, right?
Can I say as well that the rule number 1 in the group is selling and buying is all sales must have price, and we strongly recommend paying goods and services. Please let buyers know fees are included and where you're located. And at the end it says, so says Lord Alexis, because I just added that in there for fun.
Brilliant. What's great is the rules are different from each group as well. So sometimes you pop up with a rule from another group, and I always find that hilarious.
There's one's in there.
I can't say what I want to say.
On the show.
Outside of Transformers, what I would love if it came out, and if this happened, I would absolutely have to remortgage my house property, would be Starcom re-release masterpiece, like they've done with Ramen Toys have done with. Is it Ramen Toys who do Mask?
Yeah, and Centurions.
Centurions.
And Brave Star, and they're doing Brave Star.
Yeah.
That would be good. Hey, we should have got Graham on from Primetime Toys, because obviously he'll have a bit of insight into what's coming up through the year. We could have had
around. Only
he's in the chat.
Graham, have you drop a note, Graham? Have you finished all your cookies and drunk all your rum? Because if you drunk all the rum, we'll have you on, mate. Easy.
Where's the rum gone?
Yeah.
He's always trying to fuck your Starcom. Yes.
However, he might be tired because he had 13 minutes to kill.
Oi, come on, Captain Scat. Come on, Captain Scat. Graham, Captain Scat Parrow. Come on, mate.
Play on words.
Scat Parrow. Wonderful.
All the rum's gone. It's
Alexis, you dressed as Jack Sparrow once, didn't you?
A few times, yeah.
You've never mentioned it.
No.
Wasn't it a Halloween pub crawl?
No, that was a zombie.
I think he was just out.
It's just a random Tuesday. It was like everyone dressed as Jack Sparrow and the Chippy gets a free Savaloy. I was like, fucking up for that, mate.
Gets a free battered sausage.
No, Savaloy, mate.
It's Kissing Club all over again.
Bring your own mayo.
Captain Jack Tuesday. That was what it's called. So every Tuesday.
Samurai
Why
Pizza
is the
Cat.
rum always gone? That's a great question.
Savvy.
Heat Boys
God,
Guitar from Samurai Pizza Cat.
Samurai Pizza
Interesting.
Cat.
I
That's
like
the only
it.
bit of feature
Rudy's got some Samurai Pizza Cats. And I thought I remember that. And he's played it and went, that's nothing that I remember about it. But they are good toys.
Dave Wayne's in the chat, isn't he? Dave, if you're still watching, if you're still with us, God bless you, first of all. But also, what were those Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles figures that you picked up from B&M? Just remind us in the chat, because they look quite cool. They're the Eastman and Laird ones, the early designs.
Was one Spock?
Spock? Oh no, that's a different thing. That's that was from Smith's, wasn't it? Yeah, because he made some comment that I turned into something naughty. I can't remember what he said.
No.
I know it's not like me, is it?
The difference
carry
is
on Transformers the show.
You start off like that in the first place. Matron.
Anyway. They've been showing all those things again on bloody the ITV 3 and 4 or whatever over Christmas. It's like, what is it? It's Christmas, right? Chuck the Carry On films.
Yeah. Rocky has been on.
Really offensive. Doesn't matter. It's Christmas.
For all the granddads who are so drunk.
Rocky has been on like
Emmanuel's
25
on at
times.
9 p.m. They'll think it's got tits.
Babs Winter. Oh, God rest her soul. Anyway, shit.
National treasure. National treasure.
Indeed, she was. She was. Bless her heart.
Just like Rohan.
He is a national
Where is
treasure.
Rohan?
Provide a
Where
video.
is Rohan? He's not in the chat.
Call him.
Yeah.
Phone him up. Go, oi, we're still live.
This is why
Where's
you
our
need
video?
Condor. I've been saying this. I've
Bring
been
in
saying
video
this.
call.
Live. Where am we? We're on for 2 hours now. I'm waiting. Like, nothing's come through.
We're killing time. We've not even finished pickups. We're just
No fucking corner. No chat
Vamping the whole
content.
time.
Alexis is just going around his entire collection. Come on.
Ed's getting
Come on.
smashed on cheese and pork.
God
Oh.
damn you, Ed. Living the dream.
Yeah,
Dude.
Ed doesn't even know what day it is.
Charlie.
He's
Charlie's
way
just
with
put
it
the
now.
woman from Carry On screaming. What? She'll be about 70 now. Jesus.
Charlie, have you ever thought, being so thirsty, you should go and get a drink?
I've got
Is that the vegan lager? Is that the
Samurai
vegan
pizza
lager?
cuts. I don't think we get
It's not
a
vegan, is
copyright
it?
strike for this.
I don't know.
Oh,
Here we
God,
go.
If
Let's
it
try it.
is, I'm going to have to hand in my membership to the men's club.
They
You start
have got a
levitating. If you start.
Will somebody please cue that fight?
Samurai pizza cat.
Oh, yeah!
Here comes a copyright strike. Yay!
Samurai pizza cat.
Just to reassure everyone,
If we talk over
half
it,
negative.
if we talk over it, it won't get copyright strike.
Yeah, I thought you
I'm
were
pretty
sure it's Channel 4.
I'm going into battle with the bad guys in vain. Your Sweeto and Chovy, a wild romantic rover. This cat gets down with a love hangover.
Oh, it's Warner Cat.
They're so bad, they've got more fur than any
feel like
turtle
we
ever
may be-
had.
Is that Master Roast? It's like Dragon Ball, but cats.
Like Dragon Ball.
It is. You've got Vegeta, Bulma, Goku, Ursus, Master Roshi. Well, if you've got Dragon Ball with Ninja Turtles, then you like Ninja
There on Earth is Rohan and Rohan.
The big chief is the villain who's lower than low. It's a rotten shame.
Literally
That's what I'm
having
saying, isn't it? It's just like that guy who sounds like Weird Al Yankovic, basically slagging them off, like for the whole theme.
He's,
As they
bloody hell.
Jumping each other.
Can we get
It
to our
sounds
intro?
Like,
was
the
on
one who did
Channel
Love
4,
Shack. What's the band that did Love Shack? The B-52s? Sounds like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
singer from that.
Oh, I
Yeah.
need to look that up now to see if that's true, but I can't be bothered. But
Is it the
Ah.
second?
it's so, yeah.
We
You
know
don't
the
have to,
outro
Paul.
now.
You don't have to, because we can ask the chat. Chat, find out for us.
Hey, Alexis,
Chat.
look for B-52s. Samurai Pizza Cats. Is same person?
There's nothing more infuriating than if you say Alexis's name near Alexa, she pipes up. Not you. Talking about Alexa.
Mine's called Echo for a reason. They thought about that.
Oh,
So
happy days. Anyway, not
That-
vegan. Carbon neutral, but not vegan as far as I'm aware. They probably
There's,
do a
there's a
vegan.
plant-based one.
Yeah,
There's
there
a
will be
plant-based
one,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know
there's
the
it
they
tastes
do
like
the
ass.
they do the flavored ones, don't they?
all
You've
beers
got
plant
some.
based. It's made of hops.
That. I mean, look, it's a great point. It's a great point.
Stella's got gammon in
You
it.
don't- you don't shove half a fucking chicken in there, do you? What flavour you got, mate? KFC.
They do wear pink
Hazy Jane. Hey, yeah. Hazy Jane is my favourite brewdog. We're branching out here. 2024. What do we need? More meat-flavoured beers.
Yeah.
Are you
And
saying you
Nando's.
want some hot dog flavored water?
No, they do a plant-based one.
Ulysses. Yeah, you.
I'm surprised they haven't done. Ulysses must be next, surely. They've touched
Nah,
Mask and
well,
Grave's
I mean,
Centurions.
let's not touch the Ulysses was a masterpiece, right? So let's not change that. Let's leave it where it is. You can't get better. I've got it on DVD, actually.
No, sorry, mate. I meant the toys. I meant a third-party toy.
Yeah,
release.
no,
okay.
that's
Yeah,
doing the,
okay.
the figures of them. There must be.
Yeah.
Has nobody done them?
Because I love
Ever.
a figure that looks like a fucking Bee Gees.
Yes, Barry Gibb. That's what we need. That's what we're missing. If I could get
I can
a,
tell by the way I use my walk, I'm a woman.
if I could get an Optimus scaled, if I could get an Optimus scale Barry Gibb, that would
Oh, no.
be
It's
my
like the bees
2024.
were in the room, Alexis. Keep going.
Damn it. There goes our copyright again.
Oh, if we get a strike for the Bee Gees.
Right, should we wrap up, Paul? I'm hungry.
We've got 6 minutes. Remember that time you put a picture in, then you thought about it and nearly set fire to your kitchen, you said?
I got out. I got
He's sober now, though, isn't he?
I know. You can tell he's sober. He's making points.
Start wrap it up. I'm going to get something to eat.
You shake your head all you want.
I'm probably just going to snack. I'm waiting to see if I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow. So you have to book. You can book 3 days in advance to the gym. At least the time's at 8 o'clock, and I keep forgetting to fucking book it. So I am now second on the wait list tomorrow. I'm probably going to stay second on the wait list
for your gym.
It's classes, so it's like they do up to 6 people per class. It's like circuits, but like you get like 1 to 6. So if you're not doing for almost like an hour. So if you're going around, they'll correct you and adjust you and spot you and everything else through that period. Like it's a combination of like free weights and kettlebells and handles.
Great cool shirt.
Like
cool. Jason the World Warriors.
We never got a toy line.
We never got a toy line.
I assume Stuart said he was going.
Oh, can I put one in the mix? Decent toy. Oh, mind some Dungeons and Dragons toys. Decent ones, please. Fucking decent ones. Not the shit ones we got this year. Not the shit ones we got this year, but some fucking decent D&D toys.
Have you had them? Because Jamie liked them.
Oh, Jamie's Scottish, though.
Oh,
good evening to all our Scottish watchers.
Hello to all our Scottish fans out there.
Yeah.
It's like we haven't got Jamie here to insult the Welsh or the French.
I know.
Please
don't unsubscribe.
I thought I'd throw one back over the wall. Is that me? No, that's not me, is it? That's not me, is it? Hang on. Is this the Game of Thrones intro? Is this Game of Thrones? Your Game of Thrones intro? A bit modern, isn't it?
Did we ever have a Cities of Gold toy line?
Yeah, you can get the Golden Condor.
Is that 2024?
Back in the day or now?
Yeah, back in the day. Golden Condor.
Year of the City of Gold.
Cities of Gold was an incredible cartoon. Did it ever actually finish?
Yeah. Yeah, it did. Remember they went down into the mine. The guy was running down, wasn't it, into the hillside, and someone had to go down into the mine. The father, I think, had to go down to sort of shut it down. I think he died in the end. That surprised me. Oh, sorry. Spoiler. Sorry, if you haven't seen it, Andy.
You've ruined it now.
Yeah, if you Google Mysterious Cities of Gold, you'll see that you can get the Golden Condor.
I'm on it.
Loads of toys of it. So
unbelievable. He's ruined it for me. I was going to rewatch the series. There's no point now.
By the way, it has not aged well. I tried watching it a few years back. And oh, this is quite racist.
I'm going to say something controversial. A lot of it necessarily haven't aged well when you're watching back now.
Yeah,
some of them have.
I remember one there that I have, which is called Time Bokin, which is not Time Bandits, Time.
Time Bandits. Fantastic. That was a great film.
I can't find it here. It's Time.
What's the music? What's the music from?
Ulysses.
Ulysses done on violas.
Yeah.
Have you seen? And possibly a cello in there too.
Charlie says yes, Pete, and I can only interpret. I mean, great.
If you Google Time Fighters, it comes up as Time Bokin. Time Fighters, 1975, 7.5 on IMDb.
It's usually later in the evening. On a cold night.
When the shots come out.
It's a film, Time Fighters.
One shot.
The film came out in 1994. They had transformable bug robots. Anyway. That time traveled as well. They searched for a crystal to rule the universe. Really good.
Didn't they try to make a modern? I've just seen somebody's put in the chat about D'Artagnan and the Musket Hounds. They tried to make a modern version of that.
Yes.
I think the kids tried to watch it one time, and I think they lasted about 5 minutes before they just. Yep. This is great.
I remember watching D'Artagnan. My mum went, "It's D'Artagnan." Say, "Mum can't read." That's D'Artagnan.
Shut up, Mum. What do you know? But they did the same with DuckTales, didn't they? They re-released DuckTales because they had David Tennant in it and stuff, and that wasn't particularly good, was it?
I don't know. I know kids, like my kids, were some of them and some of their friends who actually quite seem to enjoy that. But I don't know. I don't think it recaptured the magic.
No. I don't like the modern Ninja Turtles. I think the modern Ninja Turtles are too far out there, too zany.
Yeah.
I watched that, and we watched it actually on Amazon Prime the other night. 'Cause it's available with adverts. It's the original movie, Ninja Turtles. Kids didn't like it. First 5 minutes, they were hooked.
I think you can get all 3D on through Amazon Prime.
Yeah. So,
yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm going to finish in 2024. I'm going to finish my NECA Turtles toy line. That's my 2024 aim.
You might not.
I need to finish the toy line. Or Bucky O'Hare. We got to wait You got to wait for another 35 seconds, Paul. Hang on.
Graham has confirmed.
Can we say goodbye then? Can we say goodbye then?
Tonight.
Thanks ever so much. Thanks ever so much for joining us.
I can put it up with us.
We'll have to leave Alexis with his friends.
Thundercats.
He's entertaining.
Yeah.
We need
Thundercats.
Yeah.
Why would you not, Mick?
We do need Thundercats. I think the 2011 version was actually very good. They should continue it, but it wasn't continued. They should have continued it. It was very dark as well, which I thought was quite good.
Love Triangle in a cartoon wasn't completely convinced. However, the animation was on point. Yeah, the animation was on point.
Viola. It's the future.
You know what I'd like? I'd like a modern version of Flight of Dragons.
What was that reaction again, Pete? Like he wounded you.
Yeah, great shout. Bisto's asking if it's been a great show. You can answer that question, Bisto.
I think we all know the answer. Let's not say it public.
Let's take it back to my co-host. All right, wrap it up.
Let's wrap up this bad boy.
See you guys. See you next week.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for watching.
Into Facebook for Transformers the Show.
We can't hear you.
Oh, drop the characters. I need to push
Facebook.
Show. Show.
Twitter. We're on Twitter.